Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna start this thing all right.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you. Got him! Got him!
Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Hood Talk, and this is your boy, Mr. Know It All, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella. It is time to get the show started. So, break it down, break it down. Tell us what we're talking about tonight.
Well, hello, good people. Look, hey, welcome to this great Monday, starting off this week, still in Leo season. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube, Mr. Know It All on Facebook. If you want to send him some love, there is the information up. It's beginning to scroll across the bottom of the screen. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. We're getting started on this show topic. I want to know these questions to everybody.
Right.
Are you marking your territory because you want to do better? Or are you just selfish? Is it wrong to be selfish? Is it wrong to mark your territory? What do you think that is?
You asking me?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm asking you.
Hmm. Well, I think every man do stuff different, and I think we probably could think. Um, I guess what if it was backwards? You know how women say, "You oughta uh, be mad when I don't say nothing." And when I get quiet and I don't say nothing, like when men go out and mark their territory, I think that because they care and they have a kind of sense of protecting the house, or as you could say.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, piss on me. Isn't that what y'all do? Go and drop that load somewhere.
What you said,
Blaming
piss?
stuff. Have you ever walked your dog and it's not even their yard? But they just decide to heist their leg up and drop a spot.
Yeah, they always doing that. Yep, they always doing that. I don't know. You know what? I really don't never. I do something a little different. I don't walk my dog in my neighborhood because I think if you walk your dog in your neighborhood, right, and he go up and down the neighborhood, peeing on everything, he get a sense of, all of these are kind of like his little houses, his little places. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
when my dog get out, or if he ever get outside the fence, he just be at the front door. You know what I'm saying? Or it's laying in front of the garage when I get back.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't walk him up and down the streets like that. You
And
know?
that reason?
Yeah. Yeah, because you have to train a dog. See, if you training a dog walking him up and down your street, you training him to be able to go around your neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to take him to a park, I take him to a park, but I don't walk him up and down the street. We learned that from the movies and all that. And as soon as your dog get out, what's the first thing your dog do? Run around the neighborhood, because he done been all around the neighborhood.
Mm.
Yeah, never looked at it like that. Huh?
Mm-mm. Really, I haven't.
Yeah, that's most dogs. And it's just like it when you have them little dogs. If you have a little dog and you put that dog out there, um, you never know. Um, you never know what that dog when that dog get out that house, he gonna run straight in the middle of the street and get killed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a lot of dogs done did that. Some people don't properly know how to train a dog. What's up, Stephanie? Up in his house.
Hello, Stephanie.
Yeah, and I think when it comes to men, men are very territorial, and I think this why a lot of relationships sometimes don't last the same as they used to be because of that. I believe because men are territorial, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is he territorial over? The house.
All right.
So when you bring unwanted people to his house, to his territory, it makes him uncomfortable. And no man wants to be uncomfortable at his own house. I say if you know he don't like a certain person, don't bring that certain person to his territory. Go out there, meet that person, have your little drink up, say hey, this and that. I think women willfully try to mark their territory on top of a man marking his own territory because men are very territorial and they will say, this is my house too. I can bring whoever I want in this house, this and that. And that's that's chaos to disaster. I mean, some people, if it's a man and a woman staying in the house, anybody that man don't like shouldn't even step foot through that door.
But is it vice versa?
You said what?
So what if they stayed in the house together and it was like,
That's what I'm saying.
mm-hmm,
No, I'm saying if a man know that you don't like a certain person and you make it be known, he'll start bringing them to the house. Now,
okay,
if they outside, they ain't never coming in the house or something like that. A lot of men do that. A lot of men handle they coming outside in their little garage or in their little man cave or whatever they got going on. You know what I'm saying? They do it like that. You understand what I'm saying? That's why dudes
mm-hmm,
got the man cave because they don't want everybody in their house. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So I think when women come and when they bring people over that the man don't like, what they do? They take them in the house, all laying over on, sitting on this man couch, what's his name, this and that, and they will actually take a joker in the bedroom, in their room, all over the house. No, I'm just saying they'll take a person just about anywhere in the house. Like I think everything is you know you have it where there's certain places that if that man don't even feel comfortable leaving his stuff around the house because you got somebody that's feeling free just running around the house. Then when something
Mm-hmm.
come up missing, what? Oh, and no, my friend don't steal. Well, their friend, the only person who was in the house.
All
We wouldn't
right.
even have this problem if their friend wasn't in the house. Okay, deal. Read that.
Stephanie said, I mark my territory to do better choices and keep my boundaries secure for unwanted energy and vibes.
Right.
But you know what? That's great to have when you mark your territory. But the thing about it is, there are some people that you comply with that they are your enemy. So you marking these territories and you're not even sure, if this something you should even be marking. So that's why when you build and make your goals, I feel like you should do these things for your own self and stop worrying about, hey.
But she said she marked her
Yeah,
territory.
no,
So,
I agree with her. I don't disagree with her.
uh,
I don't disagree with her at
'cause
all.
I think a lot of people sometimes don't even realize about marking, about having boundaries. And I think sometimes that what destroys relationship, not setting boundaries. Not setting boundaries on your friends, not setting boundaries on your friends, how they feel, like they can talk to your man. If somebody come over there and disrespect your man, you should just straighten them right there and say, hey, don't do that.
Right.
If you do that again, we just gonna have to.
No, it doesn't have to be. And again, the person shouldn't do it again.
Right. No, I'm saying no. I'm just saying it should be like I will meet you here. If I just got to have this person as a friend, I will
Mm-hmm.
meet you over here, this and that. But I feel like a lot of relationships don't last because a lot of ladies have more loyalty to their friends and to their mate in life. You know what I'm saying? If you got all this loyalty to your friends, remember, if a lot of women don't even realize they friend so close to them now because sometimes friend ain't got no man or whatever, whatever. Soon as that friend get a man, oh, you don't see that man. Oh, girl, they throw you to the side and they go do. Soon that man say jump, they say hi hi and peace. You know what I'm saying? And you running around here leaving the bag. See, there's a lot of people. I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of ladies get older, they get to this, sometimes the party girl moves or whatever, and they 40s, 50s, and they want to go. They want to go out. They want to be with this person, that person, that person. All your partners you with will leave you hanging if they mess around running to a good man. And some people done left their man to run out there to the party and don't realize the party doors are closing soon on certain age ranges. Like a woman can always get her a friend, a man, or whatever, but is it gonna be the type of person you want? And that's
Mm.
what people don't realize. You might get something. You like when women say, "Oh, I turn down this and that." Yeah, you might get something, but is it anything you want? A lot of ladies have perfect relationships and perfect things that they want, you know, just how they want it. Sometimes they got a man that don't jump on them, don't holler at them, treat them with your respect and all this. And they go out here in the streets and they just the man ain't excited enough for them. They don't do enough for them, and they go out and they look for this excitement. And then when they get older and they steady looking for this excitement, they out there with their girls. They doing their girl trips. All of them slapping each other. When that get born, when slapping on each other's ass, don't be a grown woman thing no more. You're gonna be sitting up in the goddamn house by yourself with your cats and dogs talking about what did I go wrong with?
Man, stop it.
Where where did I go? Oh, when I said I don't need nothing, I want to do this, I want to, sometimes people don't realize life is sometimes a marathon and not a little sprint. And a lot of people running this race real fast. They want and then they realize by the time you make it, and it's a marathon. By the time you make it to the 26 mile, see if you run, it can't nobody sprint a marathon. You feel what I mean? That's why
Mm-hmm.
when the things shoot, pow, and when everybody they did a pace, they know a pace that they got to go to make it through this whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Right? They pace themselves. See, a lot of people ain't pacing themselves. They getting out here and they going off emotions or I need this, I need this. They running, and then they run themselves out of some of these relationships, and then they wonder what happened. Oh no, you're gonna be just like the lady down the street from you, or this and that. Y'all might have, a lot of ladies get to the point you might have a person that come over and do the little doo wop or this and that, but sometimes you get to a point that if you ain't got practice being around a person and you lose practice just actually communicating and being around a person, you become a different type of person that you probably don't even recognize. A lot of people don't even recognize how different they done changed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. Mike said he's running to the riverboat in Alabama.
Yeah.
Just don't throw your hat in the air, Mike.
Okay. Yeah. I think that was a funny video, but I think um it brings up a bigger issue. And um sometimes we got to realize race is still an issue whether we like it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's still an issue whether we like it or not, because the same thing, if we just sit back and look at it, if we was in Russia and we hit a Russian, or we was in China and we hit a Chinaman, if we was in Japan and we hit a Japan person, see, we the only, and I ain't gonna even say, I ain't gonna even say men like that. I think sometimes uh, we the only race sometimes not loyal to our race. Like we always down in our people a lot of times, but at the end, only person gonna come to help you most of the time is your people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say that, you know, you think about the 5 friends you be around all the time, or the people you hang out with the most, and stuff like that, and just really, how often after work, after you get off work and all that, how often do you hang out with white people or anybody else who ain't don't look like you? When
Mm-hmm.
you go to church, is you got a mixed congregation? If
Congregation.
it is a mixed congregation, if you did something wrong, would you get turned on? Would they turn on you? Yeah, they turned on OJ. They turned on anybody who was on that side and mess around and did something wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I think sometimes we got to remember sometimes, in this life that you know and I see it all the time, sometimes when we, at stores and other things where we treat people different. I feel like if somebody being nice to you, be nice to them. But um other than that, I remember what Muhammad Ali said a long time ago. It don't matter how we look at it, why all the animals out here. There's a bunch of different birds. Why bluebirds still be with bluebirds? Why redbirds still would be with redbirds? Why eagles only still fly with eagles? Why crows still fly with crows? Why owls and eagles don't hang out?
Mm-hmm.
They just don't.
So not all birds of a feather flock
No.
together.
Well, birds of a feather flock together. And I done seen it FaceTime like in jail. If you go to jail, if I took a Chinese dude, white dude, black dude, Mexican dude, all that, and threw them in the jail at the same time, as soon as they go in them doors and open them doors, they gonna go to their race.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just how it is. And we can probably try to sugarcoat it, try to make it seem different and this and that. I mean, I think I think every a lot of cultures are. I think I think white people and black people try the hardest to get along, but I don't think Chinese people give a damn about us sometimes. I don't think Japan people get it. They care about the money. They care about getting you in the nail shop. All them Koreans, this and that. But outside of that, have you ever hung out with the person that doing your nails? Have you ever seen them smiling and talking to other people? We go get our money to everybody who don't look like us, and never think about giving the money to people that look like us sometimes.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And we'll run around this thing. We you know what I'm saying? Like they say to this day, um, even back in the day, we own, 1-2% of business, this and that. But after after they freed us, we started giving all our money back. They even wrote a whole autograph biography. You can look it up, how to sell to the Negro. They were talking about how they love expensive things. I mean, they say all these things, and we the same. We haven't changed. We can do the same thing. I think we the only dumb people that get on what's name. People don't have no insurance policies and stuff like that, and be talking about buying Birkin bags and $30,000 chains, and you know
Mm-hmm.
we're spending stuff on jewelry and cars, house stuff. It's a man right now that got a $100,000 Benz and they ain't even got a house, pulling up at an apartment.
Mm-mm.
When we fail to do the right thing a lot. What's up, Rhonda? Up in his house, up in here.
Hey, Rhonda.
How you doing? Okay. He said, try Jesus, cause black folks ain't going for that.
Not these days.
When he say that, what do you mean by that? Break that down.
Well, I guess he just saying like you better start praying because black folks aren't just gonna take those butt whoopings like they probably used to take, you know.
Well, I understand that, but see, that's what I'm saying. On top of that, uh, we we think about, uh, we probably just realizing that nobody really care about us. We got to straighten up. We are our biggest problem now. Black
Mm.
people are black people' biggest problem right now. We rob, we steal, we kill, and then we so mad at everything. We done got lazy. We don't want to raise the children to have a work ethic or nothing. You know what I'm saying? We done got lazy. The children got lazy, and then we go and point fingers. Oh, it's women's fault. Oh, it's men's fault. Oh, it's everybody's fault. Okay. But I was listening to somebody the other day that was like, "Oh, these men ain't this, these men ain't that." I said because I've seen women tell another, her daughter or something how she need to get off her ass and be somebody and do this, and you got to be dependent on yourself, this and that. And I don't hear that same speech going into a young man's mind. Oh, baby, your mama gonna always be here for you. You can always come back home. Tell that motherfucker now. He grown, and you get out there and goddamn it, if your ass fall flat on your face, I might help you a couple times, but no, you ain't gonna always be able to come back here. And he'll go out there and make something happen then. But we babying these dudes and we wondering why they not becoming men. They not becoming men because men ain't the one teaching them how to do this. It's women sitting up there telling you, oh baby, oh just get you a job and try your hardest and this. No, that ain't hard work in the man's world. You gotta do more in a less time. You got to learn how to be a man. You got to learn how to move like a man, and you just got to do things better. You got to.
Okay.
What's up, LaShawn up in his hands?
Hello, Lashonda. He's
Yeah,
a name drop.
yeah. But yeah, they was combing through all the video. But you know what tripped me out? I realized when the police got there and it's still a little racial, they started grabbing all the
All the black people. All the black people.
yeah.
That's
Because
sad.
I guess I guess people don't realize. Uh, the reason, and I'm gonna tell you this. This gonna be the realest stuff I ever said on this show. The reason this stuff happening so often, man, a lot of stuff happening because I think after these stimulus checks then stopped and all this stuff, and you know, it was easy for folks to live through COVID. They told you stay home, they gave you money and everything. Oh, people start opening up their eyelash businesses and all that stuff, and their hair businesses and all that. And then realizing, oh, them eyelashes wasn't making me no goddamn money. Me selling to 5 of my friends ain't making me no money. You know what I'm saying? I think women, after they took away them checks, they actually thought their businesses was making money. People don't even realize. I think they said almost 50 to 70% of businesses, you can look it up, close within the first 3 years or don't make it the first 3 years or something like that.
That's just generally speaking.
Yeah, I think it's like almost 70% of businesses do not make it, the first time, and I think everybody be on this. I'm a boss. I'm a this. I'm gonna open up me a business, and they think it's easy. And I
Take one
promise
good word.
they think it's easy. She said, drop the names of those rich broke
Broke folks.
folks.
They out there.
and I think that's the problem. Like, um, is that do you blame them?
We're stronger by numbers. I don't blame them at all. I mean,
I don't blame what happened. I believe it gonna be more of this. I'm gonna tell you what gonna happen. And black folks ain't gonna like this. I'm gonna tell you what gonna happen. White folks starting to not fuck with us. And soon they're gonna be, because the Mexicans here, and they do better work than us now, and they working harder now, they going around you and going straight to the Mexicans now. And a lot of white folk gonna stop fucking with some black folk. You know what I'm saying? You got some black folk with sense, but black folks getting so angry because let me tell you something. Making that little bit of money and then trying to have these many damn habits, you ain't gonna be able to survive. People don't realize I our ancestors, our people before us didn't have all these damn habits we got. We got people on Xanax, pills, Percocet, water, what's the name, spice, uh, 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 weed, 80 different kinds of weed, 80 different kind of cigars, 80 different kind of beers, wines, this and that. We didn't have all this stuff back in the day. You got you a cheap bottle of wine or a cheap bottle of gin or something like that, and then you made do. You mixed it how you wanted to mix it. Now they got everything mixed in there. It probably got this much liquor in it. Everything else is Kool-Aid and sugar.
Mm-mm.
That's it. We running around here. They taking one big bottle right here, a big bottle of vodka right here, making 18 different kind of vodkas, pouring just a little bit of this, and every one of them, they say 20% alcohol volume, 5% alcohol volume. They put that little bit, and then they pour Kool-Aid on that thing, and then sell it to you.
That's what that Taylor Port is.
That's all it is. Kool-Aid. Pour straight Kool-Aid on you, and then we run around and we act like you know what I'm saying? We act like we need all this expensive stuff and this and that. But I mean, at least stuff like that is some um because you got to think about it. Even back in the day, that Hennessy that cost $25 back in the day is about $40 now. I think.
Yeah, it's expensive.
What made what made that stuff different?
Well, now they changing all different flavors to just the stuff that was probably just not that expensive back in the day. I mean, maybe take a little more just to mix the stuff and more sugar.
Right. That's all they doing. More sugar, putting it up in everything, watering everything down. I remember when you get the most jokers used to do was get a big bottle of Jack Daniels or a big bottle of Seagram 7. I mean, not Seagram 7, gin, big bottle of gin, and they say gin will make you sin, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And people you can get the whole house drunk. Now
Yeah.
everybody got little bottles like this, $20. Still 10% of alcohol up in there. It ain't even pure. You know what I'm saying? You can't mix it. You can't. All you can do is put ice on it. They making it so it's already ready. Got Kool-Aid. This is what you do. This is what I tell people. Make you some Kool-Aid. Just some Kool-Aid. And pour you some liquor on top of it and drink it. That's all you doing. When you go out and you go to the liquor store and you spend all this goddamn money on some all you need is some pink Kool-Aid or some orange Kool-Aid or whatever, and pour a whole orange Kool-Aid with the sugar and all, and just top it out with some liquor and put it in the refrigerator, let it chill till it's cold, and then pour it in the cup, and that's what you got now. That's all you got. Some crackhead Kool-Aid people.
Oh Lord, not the crackhead Kool-Aid.
He does
Know
it.
how to make them up.
Michael Bailey in there. He's house up in his thing.
Mike said, not the Kool-Aid.
Emily Blatch. He's how he is.
What's up, Kimberly, with voluptuosity t-shirts and apparel?
He said even crackheads back in the day were functional. Had more money than these dope boys. I'm telling you because guess what? Most dope boys now is crackheads. Most of these dudes out here call themselves selling. You call yourself selling and you getting in the car with 4 busted windows in the thing. And I mean, I be watching folks that call themselves doing stuff now. I'm like, really? Like this is the best. This is the best you got. This the best you got. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I don't even think people realize how bad they habits is. Just the cigarettes, you cannot have 30 habits. I mean, that used to be the main thing they used to say back in the day. Don't get high off your own supply. How many people listen to that shit now? Shit. Everybody getting high. It ain't too many people sober.
Look, that's why they working so they can support themselves.
Hey, Joker, how you a working dope boy? Dope boy got to have a full-time job because he's get just as high as the people he serves.
Kimberly said, good evening. Good evening, Kim. She said she loved these earrings, which are done by Miss Wendy Friday for Shundazzle on Instagram or Facebook. She said, what's good, Mr. Know-It-All? Happy belated birthday to us. Yes, we had birthdays last week. She missed the last show. She working. She got to get that money.
Nothing wrong with working because she putting people to work too. Oh, okay. She said, go ahead.
She said, now dealers and junkies just cool looking up to the NBA young boy.
Right. and let me tell you something. Most people don't even realize if you trying to be a dope boy and you trying to smoke like these Hollywood boys here, you gonna spend more money than you making.
Mm-hmm.
These boys trying to roll up and smoke 5-10 blunts a day. I remember even back in the day, even serious weed smokers used to smoke about 3 joints a day. Joints. They were about this long paper rolled up. They were thin. 3 joints a day. That was a serious smoker. These dudes rolling up 3 blunts in a half. I wonder why they broke. Got half the weed in the cigar. These boys rolled so good. They rolled a cigar. They rolled a damn cigar look better than it did when they had tobacco in it.
Mm-hmm. And know how to do it perfect. Mike said, "Wait a minute, bro. When we went out hitting the club, you mean to tell me you had a big bottle of Kool-Aid? Dang."
Damn right. That Cisco wasn't nothing but Kool-Aid. But at least it had 13% alcohol. Okay. No, it had 20%. My bad. Okay.
So you out there sipping on the sugar.
Yeah. I was a sugar fiend, man. Yeah,
Kimberly is advertising. She's looking for a dependable morning cashier. If you need a morning little gig, hit her up.
hmm, I see everybody getting into the campaign trail. Oh,
Yeah. Prostitute and bad bitches putting outfits on together looking like tricks but come back broke.
you know what? You know what tripped me out? Uh, Sometimes you listen to people and some ladies that be talking about, acting like they selling um coochie and things other than that. It'd be a trip to watch a woman sell coochie and then have to get a ride home. You know what I'm saying? Ain't even got a car to get in. I mean, you just selling. I mean, it's a lot of stuff going on that I just ain't gonna get.
But isn't that the best, where you can take them back to where they came from or what? Or you buy the coochie and you want them to park their car so they can see you buying the coochie.
If it well, the worst part about that, if if you buying coochie these days, and I remember when we done went through all phases of this buying a coochie. Went through. I remember when the women used to walk the streets. Then they'd get a room and just hang outside their room. Weekend and everybody that get a room now. Um,
Really?
yeah, I mean it's all kind of different ways. I understand women sell coochie. I was out there in the street. I used to watch all these,
So you
type.
ain't buy, you just saw
Yeah, I just saw it. I ain't, no,
it.
I ain't getting nobody to talk about that boss of coochie. Not in Mississippi. They might go across the motherfucker. Let's see, what is it?
Like
Oh,
Kim, call Plug and Go for services.
ah. He said, just be out here high, new generation stuff. It just out here. I'm telling you, like when the worst part about now is I think we done lost a lot of people done lost all their morals.
Mm-hmm.
We got women acting like men, we got men acting like women, and don't nobody know a role. I mean, don't nobody want a role. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, it take a woman damn near 40, 50 years old to realize she might want to settle down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I miss my husband. All three of them. Okay, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like you will listen to somebody now, and it's different. I promise, it's just different. Like I remember back in the day when you listened to a woman and you thought she wanted a man or this and that. It's like now, you know how they say single people keep other people single. Now
Mm-hmm.
all you hear is women talking about, like, out there actually talking about, girl, they talking to each other, girl, I ain't gonna be locked up, no man trying to tell me what to do and all this whoop de whoop de whoop. And people don't understand, like, you are the picker of your man. If you keep on having a bad relationship, you got to realize you the one said yes to the date, yes to give him some coochie, and yes to stay with him. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of women, they get certain people and then they look over and they say, this person ain't who I think he is. You know who this person is. And deep down, every woman know her man. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You know, you have every now and then you have, crazy women be out here and they be like, oh my man, he's this and he's that and he's the stars and the moon and the sky and all that. And then sometimes he might not be all that. But then again, he might be that and more. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I don't think ladies get I don't even think ladies probably even realize how lucky they is sometimes to have a good man. To have a good dude that probably go out here, work and grind and this and that.
So that's what make him good, that he worked.
Uh, that was the original construct of a man and woman, getting together, marriage. It was the man was a provider, protector.
But we're talking about today's time.
Yeah, but today's time is just fucked up. We realizing that it's not working because everything, everybody everybody didn't realize in this power structure that all through the years of mankind, it always took two or more to make it. It always took two in the family and all that. Like even when people stayed in the country, they get up and they raise their kids. They had them feeding the hogs, this and that. They raised they family to take over the family business. All that.
Hmm.
Then people got up. They paid for grandma's house and this and that. They sold it to move to the city to go pay rent. And they look up and get about 40, 50. They ain't got nothing. Sold everything they would have had. Never thought about it because everybody got to think about it. You get to a point of the age that you need to have some. So when you get to the age of Social Security, you ain't paying house notes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Paying property taxes and just getting food, putting food on the table, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't think people think about it like that.
No, I don't either. Kimmy said, I do what I do at home when I'm off work. I have enough sense not to show up for work smelling like green. I have so many stories to tell. I can't say it on here because I will get in trouble.
Mm,
But this generation don't even hit it. It's like perfume or cologne for them. I like my bath and body works.
mm.
It's some more, but I can't see it. So you have to continue that.
And she said she has so many stories. It was more than
I
that.
mean, you just ride down the street, all of a sudden it's the whiff.
Nah, she just put some dot dot dot. That was it.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yep, they don't care. They ride and smoke, they don't care.
yeah. I just think it has got to the point that I was looking at dude was saying today that you have more women that are, I mean, basically coming. Um, People don't realize. I'm gonna say this, and people ain't gonna realize it till I say it. People don't realize back in the day when I came up, people became homeless and things like that just because they was on drugs or alcoholic and lost it all.
Yeah,
I'm looking around and I'm watching women become alcoholics, drug addicted, and all this, and thinking that they don't supposed to lose it all, thinking they ain't gonna be homeless at one point in time. If you keep on making doing a certain thing that always failed back in the day, it gonna fall, it gonna fail today too. You couldn't make it being a dope fiend back in the day. You ain't
Well,
gonna
you know, back in the
be
day, women just wasn't into that thing. You know,
right.
they were more the nurturers. They were around here taking care of the home, raising the children, you know, things like that. So they had
And
to put on that mindset of my priorities need to be different.
okay, watch this. And men protected him. Men said, baby, no, you don't need to drink that. You don't need to do this. And you know what? Back in the day, they listened to their man. And now they say, oh, the man can't tell me nothing. I drink as much as I can drink a man under the sink. I can do whatever I want to do. And they think it gonna come with a better outcome. And I'm sad to say that I don't think they're gonna get the outcome that they want.
That they've been looking for.
A lot of people want an outcome that is very different than back in the day. You
Yeah.
know, just being straight up serious. I think a lot of people want outcomes that's um, um, I didn't see like I don't even think people even they don't take the laws serious. They don't take driving serious. They don't take that. I watch people every day, all day, run lights. I can go to another city and never see this, and I can be around in Jackson and I can see people every light you go to. Somebody come up to that light and look both ways and take off, and you got some people flying through the light like it ain't even there.
Yeah.
Every time you turn around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And and the worst part about it, people don't even look at it is I got this is a small city. You got kin folks and cousins and brothers, sisters, and mothers. Okay, one day somebody it gonna be on the news. Somebody gonna be flying and gonna fly through something, gonna kill their auntie, kill their mama, they gonna kill somebody in their family and gonna destroy their own family because of them want to be ignorant and not thinking about the laws, not thinking about consequences. Because if you running enough red lights around your house or your city or around your kinfolk, you're gonna mess around and hit somebody who's close to you. You
God forbid. But you know, I understand what you mean.
know? Yeah, and they don't care.
Riding while smoking will get you the same charge as DUI, I believe.
Yeah.
They don't let it phase them. A lie. Yes, there were women on drugs. I think it's the worst one. She's saying back in the day there were women on drugs.
No, I said it was. No, I'm saying all I'm saying is when women was on drugs back in the day, they got a certain outcome, and people think they can get on drugs now and have a different outcome.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People think drugs don't do the same thing. Drugs today would do the same thing as drugs yesterday.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? People getting on meds, trying these pills and doing all this kind of stuff and thinking that they can have a functional life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
Drugs wasn't never meant for people to be able to function good every day. I mean, drugs gonna slow you down, gonna put you in a slump, it gonna make you uh like Joker said, lazy, don't want to do certain things, don't want you know what I'm saying?
You
It
know.
gonna make you a hippie. I mean, white people made it through the hippie phase and then changed their life around and start in the business world and all that. I don't think a lot of us got a lot of family that can pull us out of the certain
Situations when it comes to the drugs.
like
I
a
don't
lot
think it
of
would be
people,
easy.
yeah, people don't realize how many rehabs and all that a lot of people went through to get back on top.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's
And
not always easy.
I don't think it's the same thing in the hood. People think they can beat it themselves, or think they just like if you just tell somebody, "Can you stop smoking cigarettes for a day?" They be like, "Yeah, I can, but I don't want to." So I ain't okay. See, sometimes you got to prove to yourself sometimes that I got control of this. And I think a lot of times people don't realize you done lost control. If you can't stop smoking weed for a day, you can't stop smoking cigarettes for a day, that got you now. You ain't got it. It got you. When you can't stop doing something, it got you. Oh,
So, do you consider all habits to be bad ones?
yeah, anything that you can't break.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hell, if you
Okay, and it's mostly
if
something you
you got
stick
a
consistent
toy,
with.
if you got if you got a vibrator that you can't let go, I mean, you got a problem. I mean, no, I'm just saying, like anything that you can't let go, you can if you consume it or whatever, and you can't stop, you got a problem. Everybody should be able to stop doing something for a little length of time.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got
If it's a joker having sex 3 times a day, if you say, "Hey man, can't have sex today," he got a problem. I'm just saying that's anything that you get like it. Like even when I be talking about eating, like when I go on fast, sometimes I fast. Most of the fast is 15 days, but it's people out here that won't go one day without eating.
you. Mm. So,
That
what's
mean
the purpose of your
that
food?
mean you hooked to eating. It don't mean it's a big. It ain't no super bad thing because people eat to live. But what I'm saying is, when you can't stop doing something, when it got you, like we didn't come. I put it away. If we was on an island, most of us would die. You know what I'm saying? Because when they put you on them survival things, tell you go out
Mhm.
there and survive. If you go out there on that island, how long would you live? Because first you got to catch the food. Sometimes you can't catch the food in the day. You gotta wait till tomorrow to catch the food.
Ooh.
You understand what I'm saying? Then you
But
gotta,
you know, some people do what they got to do when they have
then
to.
you
You're
gotta
put
put
in
your
a tough
mosquito stuff
situation.
on. You gotta make sure you got the little mosquito stuff on. They got certain mud you gotta put on. Sometimes there's certain oils from certain leaves. You gotta know stuff to be able to survive.
Yep. Make sure you're not
And
trying to
if,
put some
and if
poison.
you can't stop doing it, it's just like if you can't stop watching TV. If you can't stop watching TV and you get out here, you ain't gonna be able to make it. You go out there, there ain't gonna be no TV on the island. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, if all electric, I be sometimes like I done literally seen ladies if they air conditions go out for 2-3 days. I done actually seen them actually move out of their house, move, vacated 2-3 days with the
So,
air.
so they should have stayed
Because,
there.
no,
If they do.
because this the problem. Don't nobody want to be uncomfortable. Let's because see, that's uncomfortable when you can't have everything that you want. Like I said about the cigarettes, like I said about weed, like I said about food. When you can't have everything exactly when you want it, you come uncomfortable. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm.
And you got to be a person that can survive in different conditions. Because when I was in the army, they taught us how to survive, and then they said we can drop you off at anywhere in the world, and you can survive because you've been trained for this. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
Most of the people around here ain't been trained to survive, to just survive. And most people they can't even start a fire without a match, without a lighter. No, I'm just being real.
Well,
They don't know
I
how to put
understand.
rock. They don't know how to put some the right kind of grass or the right kind of mush stuff, the dry stuff. They don't know nothing about. getting stuff together. You know what I'm saying?
So
And that's the
can
thing.
you can you start a fire with the grass that's in Mississippi? Can
Yeah,
you? I'm asking you as a personal question.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's catch up. He said one
And,
day,
and I can dig for water too.
and you know where to go and dig.
He said was on drugs. They upgraded drugs. Yep. They upgraded them drugs. I mean, like it used to be regular drugs. Now it's a whole kind of thing. She said, "Add me while I'm able."
I just included
Oh,
the
link.
StreamYard, the link. You can click on it.
Okay. What is that? Say cheese. Say these girls. Well, all that makeup on, smoking
Smoking ice.
ice.
Oh wow.
What do you say? Self discipline, self discovery is needed. Yeah. Nobody has self discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many people that don't have discipline. Like I said, can't stop eating for one day. Can't stop. I mean, can't focus. Can't not watch TV for one day. I mean, it's so many things. Can't not be cool if it's hot. They can't just know how to survive. I mean, like I have so much. What's the name when you have say an older person, an old man or old woman, and in the house hot, and they be like, "Oh, I'm fine. I don't want that AC, this and that." You know, they be good like that. They can survive.
They adapt to their
Once you get
environment.
to a point that if you ain't totally comfortable, and it makes you uncomfortable because you're not totally comfortable, that's when you got a problem,
You know, that comes to the thing of you don't miss something you haven't had.
right?
So we've been exposed to this AC and things like that. So that's part of something that our body and mind desire. And that's what we want.
Guess what?
Let the air go out, you walk in the house and be like, whoo,
Guess
it's
what? I was in a house the other day. I was working on AC, right? And they said, "What is that in the hallway?" You know, one of them attic fan things. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? I said, back in the day, it wasn't no AC. They used to, when it wasn't the AC thing, they used to let the windows up and you turn on the attic fan. The attic fan used to pull
Draws
the
the
air
heat.
and draw the heat out your roof.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's how people got cool. I remember many days laying in the hallway, just attic fans. Yeah, wind coming through that thing, come through the door. I mean, that's how it was. And now it's like crazy.
You don't ever see the turnage thing on the top of the houses. You don't ever see it turning anymore. So people don't even use attic to like
Yeah,
suction their.
a lot of people don't use attic fans like they used to. I still got an attic fan in mine.
Does it work?
Yep, sure
Mm.
do.
He said
Uh,
you live like a mug out there. He's saying like when they go to the
right,
desert island. Uh-huh.
right. He said, I'm conditioned for all of it. Yep, they right though. That's right. What up, JJ up in there? His
Hey,
house.
Mr. J.
Oh, I want you to say my boy name. Go on, pronounce that name for me.
Shalom Balam Eli E-L. Is that a E-L? Shalom Balam L Balamel.
Okay.
How you pronounce it?
Oh, I, 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 I never just tried to pronounce. I'm so used to, I be thinking about his name, and then when people, have, be they change his names. I like it because, like, I'm proud to be the only Marcus Honeysucker in the world. You know what I'm saying? So I like, I like when people change their name and it's them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Is it that's right? Oh, I already said. He said, "What's up, people?" Let me see. Okay, that's the link and stuff. She ain't hit no link yet. He said, He said, "I deprive myself of stuff every day," and I think that's what you got to do. I do stuff like deprive myself of a certain level of water every day. I might drink 2 bottles of water sometimes, and then I try to go through the day with a certain amount, and I just drink enough just to get by here and there. But I don't actually go out here and because people don't even realize that you can kill yourself by over drinking water.
That was a lady that gulped that water down because she was extreme thirsty and she died.
Yep.
On Good Morning there.
Can't do that because even if you thirsty like that, you supposed to just wet your throat. You supposed to like drink the water and spit it out. People don't even understand when they see people drinking water, spit it out. Be like, oh, you spit that water out. No, that's how you supposed to do sometimes when you don't supposed to over drink water like that.
They like Black Betty.
There it is.
Balam. Balam.
Yeah.
Shalom Balam.
Oh, he said for a video game on a radio station. Okay.
Well, Lashonda, the link has been shared, and not only her, anybody else that care to join the StreamYard, Mr. Know-It-All has posted the link there. And the only thing you have to do is click on the link, and you can join.
Man, I'm gonna have a crazy
StreamYard.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have a crazy subject tomorrow. Okay, my bad. Yeah. Yeah, I messed around and rolled up on my boy today. That's on my boy. I rolled up on him today. He's like, I'm gonna try to get on that thing. He trying to make sure he don't mess around and get blocked or something. You know, they get to talking, and sometimes we get a little that razzle dazzle stuff. Okay.
You may need to inbox the link to her.
Okay.
Let me send it to you.
Oh, let me see.
He said, "You see, I'm being silent and good." He don't want to go to Facebook jail. They'll throw you in there in a minute.
Yeah, I sent that thing straight off the press, but I put it straight off the press. Yeah, but I appreciate it though. I appreciate it though. But sometimes I think because I'm gonna tell you, it took me a long time because I was one of these dudes that didn't do the social media or none of that type of stuff too. Back in the day, it took me a while to even warm up to it, but then I know how to maneuver.
And now. Now you do a takeover. I'm like, good Lord, this man.
I mean, something, you get used to something and then you want to, you know what I'm saying? Then I know how to do it now. But back in the day, I didn't like it because I was kind of moving like a ghost. I do it like Ghost said. I was moving different.
Oh,
I was moving different, so I ain't want people to know who I was, all that stuff. Because it be tripping me out every time I see somebody. Look, I'm glad to be on social media now. Because every time I see somebody and I go to their page and I hear somebody got shot or anything, I go to their page. They don't have no social media, and I be like, maybe if you had social media, you wouldn't have got shot.
Wait a minute now.
Nobody that know you. Let me stop.
Need to.
He said I started for music and I don't know what happened to get to this point. Okay.
Oh, he started being a part of social media for music.
Yeah. Well, I started for the What is it? He said I make him sick. Or do you make him sick?
No, he got to be talking about you. I cannot make him sick.
Yeah. Um, yeah. Nah, he talking about it social media. I'm telling you, if you Google up anybody, like say somebody gets shot tonight, go see if they got a social media. They ain't got no social media. They ain't got nothing on their social media. Nothing. They did. I think God be punishing people who don't have. Let me stop. No, sometimes when you want to be a ghost, you end up a ghost. Okay. See, ghost is not ghost no more. Remember, even ghost died. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be ghost no more. You remember everybody was talking about how they wanted to be ghosts? They be like, yeah, I want to be ghosts. Move like ghosts. Ghosts died. And like, you don't hear nobody talking about they want to be ghosts no more. Everybody want to be Tyreek or something. They want to be the man that killed those.
He said, talking about if we don't have social media. I hate it for real, for real. He said he
Yeah,
hates
I
social
hate it, but I mean, I think you got to meet it in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna tell you, I think social media is good if you know how to use it in a beneficial way without stepping over the bounds. You know, sometimes like anything, you got to abide by their little stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Big Dog said I be timing. uh yeah. Um look, Tommy, um only reason I like being like looking at somebody like Tariq because Tariq he's trying to do it better than his dad, but I think like you said, Terman just trying to do too much. He go back trying to kill me. He supposed to be dead in New York. He back in there trying to kill me. Like you
Yeah,
said,
he got 9 lives.
I'm gonna get you. But I think they gonna make it interesting because I think they finna get ready to connect the worlds more. I think they finna connect Tommy's show a little bit more with Ghost
Because
show
Tommy is supposed to be in like
Chicago now.
Chicago. Okay.
Yeah, so I think they gonna yeah. He killed his daddy just like Tommy. Tommy killed his daddy.
I
Now
remember.
that snitching, he was like, player, you got out early for snitching. Nah, player. And look, Tommy didn't want no parts of it. And I heard that his family gonna come back in there, the little mafia family, his little mafia side of his family.
Who's Tommy?
Tommy gonna be back in his season. We getting close to it. It start up September the 1st. Tommy will be back.
You excited?
Yeah, I think Tommy done crossed over, where I think a lot of white boys then kind of crossed over there where you have that dynamic where you know white people been around black people so long that they kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? They
Get
kind
what?
it's a certain way you deal with black people, and I think Tommy just. I mean, how I see him talking this and that, and just how he move. He just move in a real type of way. It's not a real fake type of way. You know what I'm saying?
But this is acting, though. You do know that, right? Are you just
Yeah,
generally?
but I didn't say it's white boys in the hood move like that. Too. It's white boys. There's some dangerous white boys in the hood. Real talk. Mhm.
Mm.
And then even the light skinned boys in the hood is some of the dangerous dudes you ever want to deal with, especially when I was coming up. Yeah.
You didn't want to deal with them?
Not with no light skinned boys was they were crazy because they felt the need because they probably light skinned that they had to be harder. No, for real, they had to be
What
harder.
light skin make
They
you?
needed more. They needed more tattoos. They need to be harder and all that. Think about it. If you go and you look at a lot of dudes that was back in the day, you look at a lot of light skinned dudes. If you look at them, you know they done been through a lot. They got tattoos all over it, all on the neck, all on the arm. They wrapped up and stuff. If they've been in the penitentiary, you definitely know. They got half of their face. They look like Mike Tyson. I don't think people realize if you ain't planning on becoming a millionaire, if you're gonna be working for somebody the rest of your life, it'll be a good thing to not scare the people that you working for. No, I'm just saying a lot of
I understand.
people got people that working for them that they actually scared of the people that work for them. They like, oh, I gave him a job and I can't find him now.
And
Oh,
then
my
she,
God. Oh, she finally, what's her name? You ready to get on this thing? Yeah. Let me get y'all right. Bam. Hold on, fam. Oh, I gotta add.
Look, I don't have my headset on tonight.
Well, you out? You got your YouTube off.
your YouTube or
You
Facebook.
did. I think it cleared up then.
Yeah.
Hello, you turn your volume back up. Hello.
Think about now.
Yeah, that's better. I guess.
Huh?
Yeah, that's.
What you trying to see, Mark? Close your eyes.
Oh. You said what I'm trying to see.
Yeah, you just busting your ass.
No, I'm looking at this screen and these little words and stuff. That's yeah.
Oh,
Okay, what you wanted to say? What you want to get on here and say? Talk pip talk.
nothing but reiterate back to when you were saying about men have to be men and lead the women. First of all, it takes a woman to lead when there's a man not there.
But that ain't. Hold on. Listen what
When
you
it comes to those children,
but listen. Hold on. Listen what you're saying. But you saying if you don't have a man around, what I'm saying is if a man around, the whole leadership thing gonna lead different and better, I think, because one thing about it, a woman have to move a certain way without a man because a man adds to that level of security. When a woman have a man and even when another man knows a man stay in the same household, he moves different around her house. Like even the mailman that come to your house, he ain't gonna sit there and just try to hold a conversation with you. You know your man. Be like, hey, how you doing? And he gone. He going down that street. You know what I'm saying? Men move different when they got a man in their household. You understand what I'm saying?
if he a man, he gonna do what he gonna do and stand on it. It ain't about if a man there or not. If you don't have nothing to hide and you just being a general person,
No,
you
he ain't
don't
gonna
have
be.
to get away from that.
He ain't gonna sit there and be no genuine person in front of another man's house. That's what we was just talking about with that territory thing. He'd get pissed on all over that damn place. He sit there and have a conversation too long. Shit. now you know men ain't going for that one now. Come on now. Come on now. Keep it real.
See, though, what I want to see, I guess because I was raised different, because both of my parents, okay, my father was a mechanic by trade, my mother a hairdresser. Okay, she had to deal with men doing men hair just as well as he had to work on women cars. So if neither one of them wanted what they wanted, you couldn't worry about what male or female is in the presence at the time, because if you did, they wouldn't have been able to take care of their children.
Okay, well let me give you a little kickback on that. Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with if my woman ain't doing hair at the house and I ain't doing mechanic at the house. What the hell is man sitting there talking to my damn woman in front of my house for 30 minutes for?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They both did. Both.
He about to get the brakes beat off his ass. That's what he about to do. I don't know where you getting this old this kind of common sense you coming up with, man. Well, what yo, hold on.
I mean, that's the way they are. They were.
No, but what I'm saying is, if this is not the situation, you cannot put your situation into that. You trying to say that most mailmen, just because he a nice mailman, he can stand there and talk to any man's wife for 30 minutes outside the house. Hell no.
If that man know his wife, he wouldn't have an issue with it.
Listen, if that man turn that comment
because you know what you are.
Let's do this. That man coming home from work. He see the mailman out there. He done spoke to you this and that. He get out of his car, go in the house. He peep back out there and see you still talking to mailman. The mailman is in a little trouble. He don't even know. Because he might not say nothing.
I'm gonna tell you what you did wrong. First of all, what? You said you got out the car and you spoke, and then you walk in the house and peek back out the window. A man gonna stand on it. He would have got out the car, talked to the mailman. That conversation would have never changed, and that way you will know what you get right there.
No. If he
that was a power move.
You trying to tell him exactly. He might have his man on coming to the house, washing his ass or whatever, or getting him something to eat. He even to sit there. He ain't got no business. What do you need to talk to the mailman for? He can go there. Hey, what's up, Miss Man? Y'all talking?
What I say about a man standing on something?
He go in that house, and you ain't behind him. After if he listen, that 30 minutes gonna kick down. You know how long 30 minutes is. If he look back at that motherfucker, if he look at his time, and you still out there talking to the motherfucker 30 more minutes, oh, it's gonna be some trouble. And he might not even say nothing to you, but I guarantee you that mailman ain't gonna mailman gonna keep on moving past that house different after that. You gonna. What happened? Why the mailman don't speak to me no more? Because he's gonna catch that mailman to the side and tell him, bruh, don't you ever do that shit no more.
I'm gonna tell you something. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Different. Now, I done been in situations where, like another woman, and I pull up. I didn't come with no assumption, because I felt like I knew what I had. I get out the car, the woman in the house. Now, I'm going to show you something how y'all try to be slick. Okay, I braid her. I could do a lot of things. Why, when I walk in your house, another woman braid your hair? Okay? So what I do, I say, go get me something to drink. She was standing there. You know how women get a little nervous. I'm gonna see what you're gonna do. Get yourself away. Hey, okay, she got a little nervous.
Hold on. I need you to respond to some of these comments.
Okay, come on with it.
He said, my grandpa said, don't never let another man make your woman smile. and look. And then the other man said, real man, don't play that as soon as it pull up. Game over. See, I don't know what y'all talking about. But if I pull up and he see me get out, he should know all this talking stuff should settle right there. That shit, cause see, I'm gonna be different. Cause see, I might come to him like, yeah,
See, I'm gonna tell you the difference. When I had that man, I thought I could be talking to the man. I'm saying, hold on 1 minute. I'm gonna go around to the driver's side and get him out the car myself and welcome them on in their house. Then I'm gonna come back out there and finish doing what I'm doing.
And
Cause that's how I go. You gonna get her attention from the day. If you got it,
you gonna help them out the car, go in the house, then go back outside and keep talking.
I'm gonna send the mailman on myself. Say, babe, I gotta go on in here and handle this. You know,
you
that's
just
what I'm saying.
everything you said then. You were talking about you.
No, that's what she was saying. That's what she
what I'm saying. I'm gonna do it myself. He gonna know this, my man, when you pull up. And he gonna know that by my emotions. What I do. I'm gonna change everything I'm doing, and then you got my attention because you just pulled up. Mailman conversation can wait now.
Changed all that because you were talking about
you got what I said, didn't it? You got me.
I got
he got me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
but no, she was actually saying, if she's standing outside talking to the mailman,
right,
and if her man pulled up, she go and make sure he's good, help him in the house if he need to. Then if she needs to complete the conversation, because what if they were talking about business?
Okay, let's do this.
There you go. Tell him.
If that mailman, if she helped me in the house and I come back outside and the mailman still out there waiting on my wife to come outside, I'm gonna kick him on down that damn street. They're gonna have to put a new mailman on my route because I'm gonna kick his ass halfway down that street. Ain't nobody gonna play that shit. Ain't nobody gonna play that shit, y'all. Man, you see him peeping.
That mailman know this your woman when he you know what I'm saying?
I'm sure he's seen the interaction with you in and out.
The mailman, the energy man, or whatever. He reading the meter. He better read that meter and get his ass on down the goddamn street or whatever. I got no trespassing signs in my yard for a reason. He gonna get kicked down that street if he don't know how to fucking move around a man. And let me tell you something. Even when I'm out and I see people, I'm talking about this is general stuff. If I see somebody at the AutoZone together, I don't care if I know this woman. I ain't even speaking to this woman unless she speak to me first because I know how dudes is. Man, it's some dudes out here very protective about their woman, about you looking at their woman, by anything. And I'm telling you, you think a man gonna come in front of your house and park his ass there for a minute? And hot as it is out here, you done spent 30 minutes. Shit, if I look at the camera, he been in front of my house 30 minutes. His ass gonna get kicked down the street, even if I missed him. If I missed him,
she know what I'm talking about.
About 3 o'clock, I'm about to ask him what. That was a good conversation you had. 30 minutes. You wasn't late.
I guarantee you. See, every woman don't wear the same bra size, baby. So when you come, a man gonna stand at attention too. When you coming in that room, he ain't gonna be ha with no woman. He gonna cut the baby. This such a such. He gonna start explaining then because you could just have a look in your eye, But it's just different with y'all, I guess. I don't know,
man. Okay, listen, man, talking big energy now. Let me see. He said, "Oh, he had some side already." He said, "Look, you people, he play. You playing games?
No.
Shit, man. Look, you trying to get you and the mailman messed up. I'm telling you, man.
You gonna be around here with some federal offenses on you." Hey,
I'm telling you, man. People will tell you how to. People always talk about how the plumber man, how the mailman, and all the policeman, and all that. If a policeman stop in front of my house 30 minutes, he might get knocked down the road too. Yeah.
Oh, this man terrible.
Shit. Yeah, shit. You don't need to be in front of my house no 30 minutes. If I can see myself, I know he lying. I know he lying. I would get out my car and tell the police, you see there's no trespassing sign, right? Well, what you here for? I ain't call you. What you here for? I got camera to protect myself. What you here for?
But
Man,
you know,
I remember back in the day.
you
You
done
know,
got said it a little bit though.
hold on, watch this. You know, I ain't lying. Them police used to brag about fucking all these dudes, women back in the day. Yeah, you know I ain't lying. Am I lying?
They'll come back now. I remember, yo, yeah, they
Down
gonna
the road,
come back. They gonna
he,
come
he gonna get kicked down the road. If it was a lady police out in front of my house, she might get kicked down the road. Mess around and have a little gruff in her goddamn voice, make me feel like she eat pussy. Kick her down the street,
These
I'm gonna pick her
days,
ass.
I
What's that?
said you said gruff, a little roughness in her voice.
Make me feel like she gonna get the fuck out in
he
front
talking
of my
about them boots boots.
Cause you know them. When them women ain't shy, they be talking about, ooh, your woman fine. They'll be out there, boy. I'm telling you, man. They'll be out there. You got a man to do that, you gonna get kicked down the road. You stop in front of this house again. Player. This your first last time at this house. You don't even turn around in my yard no more. That part. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
Man,
you
that's
said
real. He said,
In the lion's den soaking.
right. No, player. He said, why?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Watch
Why are
this.
you giving Mel
they gonna say I'm playing games.
head? She's playing
Messing
games.
with a husband head playing games. Nah.
You're gonna get somebody fucked up. Look it up. I'm gonna come
And
out.
I'm sure some men will come out there and say, hey, what's going on?
Because he gonna come out there and say, what y'all gonna do? Let's see. 30 minutes
I
ago.
mean, you supposed to say that from the car. Cause see if he got out the car and stopped it then he would have followed.
You
You
know
know?
what he need to be telling me. And
What?
three of my neighbors on the street house got broken into today. That's what he need to be telling me. That's what he need to be telling me. Cause if it ain't no crime that happened around here and you got 30 minutes, it will be a crime now.
Okay.
And they call it a crime of passion.
Really?
Oh my God.
Like there it is. Not without a warrant.
Not without a
If
warrant.
I got no trespassing sign on that, you won't be on that. But on that, you can get kicked down the street, baby. You can get kicked down the street because all I got to do is tell them to leave. Refuse to leave. I got the option to protect myself, player. Get your ass out of my property and don't come back. Talk to my damn woman. One thing men even did back in the day, they used to ask for the man of the house. They ain't holding no conversation with the man woman. See, then we had all this stuff all flipped up where the woman can tell us how we supposed to be a man. Oh no, a real man.
But,
a real man ain't gonna
you know,
a real man ain't gonna watch my woman get fucked in my face.
but see, I'm gonna tell you something about that. That just like my grandmother say herself. She used to say what men problem was they were too busy trying to raise their wives instead of raise their children. You couldn't tell a grown woman what to do when you should have been helping her raise those children. She already grown. You see what I'm saying?
What?
That's what y'all problem was. Y'all was so busy trying to raise the women instead of helping with the children. So that's why you where you are now.
Hold on. Now I'm finna go to a strip show or something. Okay, when women got here, when women supposed to be helpmates.
Hope mates.
Helpmates.
Hope. Cause anything I can't do, I'ma help him. I'ma say, baby, come on, baby, pick that up. Do this for me, baby. Come on. You be your hope mate. I'ma cheer you on to do everything I can do.
Oh no.
Hope mate.
You see how she didn't want to go there. You see how she
No,
didn't want
baby,
to go there.
I was raised with 5 boys, baby. So you ain't finna tell me anything.
Okay.
I was always considered the man, they were the mustard.
No, but watch this. If you mess around and you got a woman supposed to be a helpmate, and say you got a woman that's supposed to be the helpmate and she's there, and okay, wouldn't he give her instruction on how to help him?
First of all, that's why I said hope mate. Huh?
That ain't raising her by giving her instructions how to help me. Because if I'm mowing the yard and I need this other dude to weed it, I say, hey man, weed it over here or pick up the sticks over here. That's helping. That's helping. So me giving instructions on how is not
It's hope. We the hope. We the hope, baby. We all hope. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, if you out there cutting that grass, baby, and you at my house and you sweating and you hot, I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, man. I'm gonna tell you now, Mom.
Right.
You out there hot and sweating, baby. I'ma help you. I'm finna go in there and fix you a good cold glass of water. I'm gonna fix you a sandwich and bring a cold wet towel out there. Say, come here, baby. Let me wipe this sweat off your face. And I'm gonna hope you read on back out there to that field and finish doing what you doing. I ain't finna get out there to no secret.
You ain't even saying
I'm gonna give you your energy, your water, and your care. I'm gonna send you right on back out there. 3 things you need to keep going.
That ain't even a hope. That don't even know a hope.
That is hope. Ain't that right?
I mean, you ain't gonna do something. I
man
hope you come back. Hoping somebody come back is not getting something done. Hoping is the wrong word you even trying to use.
No, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, like cheering you on. No, I'm saying your roommate, like,
no,
come on now.
Words have meaning, and hope is not a meaning for
wishing and hoping and praising. I'm gonna encourage you.
You flunk school.
No, I'm gonna encourage you.
Hold on. If you know when they say put a word in a sentence, if that's what you call yourself doing, you flunked.
I'm telling you this my word, hope, mate. I'm gonna cheer you on. Tell them now. I'm gonna hope you get it. I'm gonna hope you do all that because I'm not gonna question.
You just don't want to say help. You a feminist.
No. I mean, I'm saying helpmate too, but it's just another way to it too. When you ain't married, when you not married though, for real, it's hopemate for real.
The definition of hope means you ain't doing nothing.
Didn't I just say what I just said? What didn't I say? I wasn't doing the labor. I wasn't doing this work. But I was giving your water, your food. I was building your energy. I was giving your water, and I was wiping your sweat. So I was encouraging you in another way to keep going and keep doing what you're doing. See, we ain't married yet, Marcus, now. So I'm hoping you.
That ain't no hope. See, look how you said that. You keep saying hope. That is not a word for none of that. That's why I know school wasn't your best attribute now.
No, I know hope, baby.
Hope, mate? No.
Yeah, because I'm hoping you get it without calling me over there. He didn't catch me the first time.
Even the worst preachers don't mess up like that.
Even
the worst preachers don't mess up like that. They don't mess up and say hope, mate.
Look, I'm hoping I don't have to do it, baby.
Yeah, I'm hoping you'll get this stuff together. hey, he can hope you get the food together. Read Ruben right quick.
Ruben said, really, when she see me pulling up, she gonna tell the mailman, get on down. He don't play like that. Really, all the way, man.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
So I said, what y'all finna do? Both of y'all gonna do that somewhere else.
Right.
You know you wouldn't be that
Watch this.
He said, bro, she using the mailman to fuck with her husband. He talking about you.
I'm telling you, don't get yourself already limping. Because I ain't gonna look. See, I'm from the old school. You remember the old school? It said, don't check the player, check the yeah. I'm gonna do some checking around this thing. Hold on, player. Whoa.
Real though, Marcus, you know, real talking though.
He might not know me, but you know me. You know better than this shit.
You know me too, though. You know, I'm just cracking a little. But at the same time, you know, I'm a help now. You know, I'm gonna get out there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to make something work. But when it's not working, I'm out of there. You know, just real talk now, for real.
You don't make somebody hurt you. Look, Midnight said, I can't even write what I want to say.
Oh, we done stirred him
I'll say
up.
it for you. I'll say it for you. Pow, pow, bang, bang, motherfucker.
See, he asked me, he said, what's my responsibility? What I was trying to tell him, didn't I just say, like, you really have to be an encourager. A lot of times with men, you don't have to directly just get out there. First thing they'll holler, oh, she thinks she a man. One thing I know, I'm not a man. You know what I'm saying? If you can outdo a man with something, sometimes they be embarrassed. But you may be more skilled just because the way you was raised. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And different folks with different strokes. Okay. Huh?
I want you to look at all these us man. I want to catch up.
I'm laughing at some of them. I see that.
Emotional support. He said, got that. He said, look what he said. Read her definition of hope, bro.
What did he say?
Explain to you the definition of
Hey,
hope.
read her definition of hope.
But
see,
you know, I was pressing on that end. But did you get what I was really saying? I was telling you that was my way of getting out. Actually, having to pick up the sticks, but I was bringing you water. Okay, a lot of y'all wake up, won't even drink nothing, won't eat nothing, and you'll get out there in that hot sun to work. Two, I said I was bringing a sandwich to feed you something. And then third, I was going to calm you down, give you a little care, and rub the sweat off your head with a wet towel. And see, that was just genuinely showing you that I cared because you was out there in that hot sun working. That's what I was trying to tell you. I was trying to help you through. And then if I needed to get some stick, I would have got some stick, but I was going to show you that first, like a sweet, a kind gesture.
Guess what I'm thinking when I'm pulling up at the house?
Look at him. There he go again.
Is she trying to hope the mailman?
Somebody said that's a what he say? He said that's a handler, not a mate. He said that's a handler, not a mate. Oh my God.
He said, I'm gonna need that food together, though.
I'm gonna do it too.
I hear you. Shit. That look, you see he laughed when I said that pow pow bang bang. Uh-oh.
The emotional support. That was the one that care, like seriously though. If you do that, you will feel it. Instead, I'm just standing back with my arms crossed, waiting on you to get some money, and then I'm gonna help you spend it. You know what I'm saying? At least do something. If I don't know how to do nothing, do something that'll get you through. For real.
It sounds like you trying to get me to jail if your ass got them sitting outside holding 30-minute conversation with the mailman. Because everybody knows. Everybody knows
with a mailman, and I'm by myself, man. Ain't no way. I don't have time for this.
The mailman run every day. Ain't nothing you need to talk to. I ain't never talked to my mailman 30 minutes. I know goddamn well I ain't finna come out there and watch my damn woman, her wife, talking to the mailman no 30 minutes. I'll be damned. What they got in common?
It might be some. It could be a cousin.
You go to bullshit. What? Go and tell me. Go and tell me what y'all got in common. Go and tell me what y'all got in common.
She said it could be her relative, her cousin.
No. The mailman?
Yeah.
I ain't never seen him. Y'all both gonna get kicked down the street. He better tell me your mama name. I'm gonna beat his ass right there.
What if he over daddy's side?
If you tell me y'all cousin and I ask him the mama name, he better not.
Now, okay, Mark is on the real side. Now, me, myself, and I, for real. Now, When that's just like I was talking to someone. This guy told me he was like, I got a friend and she do this and she do that. You know, y'all known for that. She does this, she does that. We do everything together. We cool. We this and this and this. So I just up and said, I said, y'all, effing? He said, a little bit. I said, well, y'all no longer friends. I said, well, y'all no longer friends. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you said a
Think
little
about it. Same thing.
Hope
That's
makes
true.
sounds like
I agree with you, and that's what they not understanding because they be so busy
You're
not
gonna hope
claiming.
you're gonna hope him spend it. I'm hoping
See, he ignoring that part. What you just
mailman fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
If I walk out there and put my hands on my hip, y'all better get in that mailman truck and pull the fuck out. Yeah. Look, both of y'all better get in the mailman truck and pull out. Cause goddamn, if you out there 30 minutes talking to him, I'm wondering what the hell, what kind of boogaloo and stuff going
But
on around
see,
here.
but on the real tip, when if I was approached in a situation like that, like I said, for real, I'm gonna first of all tell the mailman, hold on. I might greet you. I'm gonna greet you coming in. I don't care if it was my mother, brother, or whoever. If I'm talking to the mailman, I'm gonna tell him to hold on a minute and I'm gonna walk over there and greet my company that has arrived.
No, you supposed
So
to tell
he
the
don't know that
mailman
there's something
bye.
going on
You gonna
anyway,
tell
huh?
you gonna tell the mailman bye. You don't supposed to be greeting him. You supposed to be telling him bye.
No, I'm talking about you. If you're my man coming home, ain't nowhere in the world. I'm gonna just sit there like I didn't see you.
No. You gonna tell the mailman bye, and you gonna tend to me. That's what they're supposed to do.
No, I mean I'm attending you anyway, but the mailman, just the mailman. I mean,
Yeah.
he's nothing.
And he behind right now for spending too much time talking to you. He gonna get off late, fucking with you. That's why people mailman, mail. That's why the mailman sometimes got to get somebody to help with his route because he up here ducking and dodging some of these houses.
No,
That's why the
he didn't
mail.
hear what I said a minute ago though.
There it is. You hear?
Good morning, say poetic justice somewhere else.
he said, don't tell him nothing before you speak to me.
Look it up.
All you supposed to do is say, hold on. You ain't got to say nothing, just hold up and walk over there. I mean,
Nah.
your presence speaks for itself because the woman gonna
I can tell you something. If the mailman know that rap and he know me, he better not ever feel, goddamn it, he may not ever feel that frogger to sit in front of my house and try to talk to mine. No.
But see, you see what he's saying right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what'll make the mailman try a woman right there. Their behavior.
What?
That's what'll make them try you because
I also make the mailman not wake up tomorrow. What about that part?
That's gonna be you going time. If you gonna find another mailman.
If he feel, listen, and guess what? If a man sitting out there 30 minutes talking to a woman, he is trying. He's trying too damn hard. And goddamn it, he trying to do it somewhere else. Because goddamn it, he trying too long to be sitting up there talking. He trying to exchange numbers. Oh, my Facebook name is this and all that. He need to be kicked down the street.
No.
What's wrong with getting people Facebook? Don't you tell people to follow you on Facebook all the time?
Yeah, for the show.
Okay, so what you mean?
Yeah.
So you can't
that
say
mailman ain't got no talk show.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's all about self-control.
A lot of them can't do that because of their job. You know, working that type of thing. You know, some
but anything we do is all called self-control. Anything from paying bills, from going to the bathroom, anything.
Self-control you better know your man. You better know your man with your self-control ass. If you think that shit gonna fly, most men ain't gonna fly for that now. Now you got to keep it real. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Fuck that then. Fuck that. No, you right. You right. So when the mail lady come through and I'm sitting out that motherfucker while you in the house 30 minutes talking to the mail lady, I don't want to get no goddamn bullshit. Oh, why I'm talking to the mail lady.
Yeah. You know me. See, I go back home.
People don't
And
realize.
I join right on in the conversation. If that conversation don't change, I'm good.
Why you gotta come outside? Oh, you remember that ain't no real woman.
Did not just say when if a man get out the car and stop right then?
You should be secure.
That's why I said if I felt some type of way.
I said if you was already in the house, mail lady coming, I'm outside, and we start talking out there 30 minutes. Oh, you gonna stay in the house or you gonna come outside?
I mean, I could come outside and then I could stay in the house. But I'm not gonna go outside and I'm gonna tell her she will not stop over here no more.
Why you want to come outside? You don't trust the mail lady?
No, I ain't gonna be jealous though. I'm not gonna be jealous and like, oh, she need to da. No.
Baby, the reason you came outside.
I know who I am. I know who I am, and I'm gonna stand on it.
No,
I feel like another woman don't wear the same thing.
Wait, hold on, Mark. She talking. Okay. Hold on.
No, but
go ahead,
I understand this, but
this is what I'm saying. I say, like to me,
she can't hear you if both of y'all talking.
Yeah, but hold on. I'm trying to get this thing.
Wait, go ahead.
So you saying if it was a man out there talking to the mailman, talking to your man, and you in the house, and you look outside, and your man talking to another man, you coming outside there and jumping that conversation?
No, I mean y'all just to come out. We was talking about pulling in the yard. You said when you pull up.
I didn't say that. I said you already in the house. No, I said this. We can review this. I said you already in the house. Mail lady run, and I'm outside, and I started talking to the mail lady 30 minutes. And you coming out? You were like, "Yeah, I'm coming out." I said, "If it was a man out there, if the mailman was out there, 2 men was out there, would you come out?" No.
I mean, what's the difference?
You came outside.
The sex of the two.
You came outside.
One is male and one is
but I mean, if you can't see this, what I'm trying. See, I'm gonna tell you why, Marcus. I'm not jealous like that because, like I told you, I don't feel like. To me, any woman that I'm in a room with, like I hear a lot of women say, "Oh, I don't do women. I don't hang around women. I'd rather be. I get along better with men." And I tell a lot of those women that usually the women that say that is the only woman that gets attention when she's the only woman in the room. But if another woman come in, she's threatened. That's why she says she doesn't get along with other women. I get along with women and men. You know, I even had a full-blooded she-walk crew. And the women used to tell they men, you don't work for her. You don't work for her. After a while, I said, you could come out here and go to work with us. Better yet, you get my number because I'm going to call you to wake this nigga up so he could come get this money. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about me being jealous. I'm not jealous at all because people are going to do whatever they want to do or whatever you allow them to do. If you leave room for it, they'll get in. Leave a crack in the door, somebody can get in. But if your door is locked, can't nobody get in. So I'm secure about who I am. I know who I am. And I would never, another woman could never threaten me. Never. Because if he leave me for somebody else, that means he wasn't for me anyway. That's the way I feel about it. So baby, go on and enjoy yourself. You know?
We're dealing with a little bit of cap because, like I said, if it was a woman out there, you said you would come outside, but it was a man out there talking to 2 men talking, you wouldn't come outside. So I'm saying, at the same time, you saying I ain't no type of jealous, but let me tell you something. Everybody who cares about, everybody that care about somebody is a little bit jealous of something. So just saying that you ain't no jealous or can't damn motherfucker make you jealous, that's cap. That's cap. Everybody on here got some jealous tendencies. Every man on this thing. Why you think they talking about killing the mailman? These men talking about killing the mailman, fucking you up or whatever. Because everybody got. And if that was a mail lady, hold on. If that was a male lady, don't sit up here and tell me that if a male lady sitting out there talking to your man, no 30 minutes while you in the house, can't hear what's going on, you ain't coming out there trying to see.
Right. Forget 30 minutes. You mean
but if somebody gonna tell me that okay, sometimes you got to knock off the stupid side to get both sides, because sometimes if somebody looking over your shoulder while you doing your pen, yeah, I mean, you can say, "Oh, they can't do nothing with my pen." Yeah, but if they get your car, yeah, they can get do something with your pen. Now, if somebody's sitting out there talking to your man and let it go on 3 days straight, let you watch your camera and watch the mail lady stop 3 days straight talking to your.
You said something else.
It could have been fine.
It's too much consistency with that.
Right. If the mail, hold on, say he was a mechanic, a mechanic. If a mailman came there and stopped 3 times, it wouldn't be no problem. But a mail lady come through there and stop 3 times to talk to him, and now you ain't seen her bring no car yet. I'm just saying, you're gonna be a little bit of jealous. I mean, we can sit up here and say this because it sounds good when we say, "Oh, I ain't jealous of nobody." Oh, you jealous of somebody. If you really care about somebody, you jealous of somebody.
You will be to a certain extent, but I'm the type of person. If I see it, I'ma say it. I'm for it. I'm not gonna assume anything. If I want to know something, I ask the question.
What? Like
I'm
what?
not gonna assume nothing.
What question would you ask?
If I felt like if I was jealous, that's what I'm saying. If I was jealous and it was to that extent, I would ask.
But
I wouldn't beat around the bush.
Hold on, but watch this. You ain't never asked that question though, right?
Your phone went out.
No, I'm saying
I can't hear you.
You ain't never asked that question, right?
He said
What you mean?
No, have you ever asked the question, what's going on here? What y'all got going on? You ain't never asked that though, right?
What you saying? Like in my life, have I ever did that? Yeah, but see, y'all not smart enough. Some men, at least, I'm gonna tell you why.
Now,
Okay.
You done grouped everybody in one little hole now.
No.
I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, you gonna tell me how different you are, but you gonna group all men in this one little box, right?
No, I didn't. I said some. But listen, for real, like I have been in instance. This is one of mine. Okay, it was a girl. I was at a party, and the girl kept watching me. You know how you could catch somebody like looking at you. I know you probably had this before too. A guy, and sometimes somebody could watch you and you could kind of catch them out your peripheral vision, and you like, why does this person keep watching me or something like that? Okay, now this is me. I had it happen to me once at a party, and the girl, she just, every time I moved around or somebody came and spoke to me or said something, I noticed she locked in on me. And after a while, I'm like, this girl keep watching me like this here. So I asked somebody else. I was like, oh, who is that? And the other lady gave me her name a little bit. I didn't say nothing. And I waited till after the party and we got home. And my question, I said, he was telling me, had started a little, like trying to be a little roar because his goal was to get off. You know how they'll come home and try to start the little argument or whatever to get out the house. So I said, I guess you're trying to go see your girl. And he was like, who? I said, Connie, I see you invited her to the party. And he just froze. Okay, that was my answer without me actually asking the question. You see what I'm saying? A dead giveaway. And it ended up being exactly what I thought it was.
Hold on. Time out. You said without you asking the question, you did ask the question. You gave him a whole statement. That all that is jealousy wrapped up in you just told me. A woman
But then I just tell him I'm giving you an example, and that's how I can get you to tell me what I want to know without asking.
Hold on, baby. No, you asked and you got what you did. That's the all that you just said was jealousy. All that woman looking at
Didn't
me.
I just say that?
I asked
Didn't I
about
say when a woman jealous and that's how I went about it? I didn't approach it.
You waited till you got him home and started confronting him about a woman. That's jealousy, baby.
You caught it wrong.
You said the name.
No. I said he was starting an argument with me. And when I threw that name out there, everything stopped. That's what I said. I said he was starting an argument with me.
Okay.
And when I threw that name up, it just froze.
He knew you were going down the bullshit hole. He know it was finna be on. Yeah. How you know it wasn't a real live argument? Because your mood had already changed. You had already found out some stuff, got you little information together. You was already in a different mood before you even made it back home. You was ready to start something.
No, baby. I was cool as ice water.
I waited till I got home. Listen, now I listen to you. I just
was not upset.
Miss Bella.
He wasn't listening.
Miss Bella, did she say I waited till we got home and then I did? You had already put the whole thing out. You probably had changed the energy already.
No, baby. No, I'm smooth now.
Yeah, you smooth on change the energy. Yeah, you smooth got them crunk up. Yeah, then I think got crunk up. You say, oh, now you trying to run over there to Connie, huh? That what you did. That what you did.
No, I didn't say that. I said, I guess because you trying to go see that girl Connie. I just said a real soft. And when he froze, he was like, it was like, how does she know about her? You know, it was a dead giveaway in his face.
No.
And I didn't know about it. But when
it's a dead giveaway. You just name dropping. You start name dropping on him.
And he fell for it.
He
fell for the name drop.
Not necessarily fell for it. She already cranked it up. He didn't crank that up. She cranked it up.
Yes, he did. He had already cranked it up.
Okay, let's do this. Y'all rode together, right?
Yeah.
Y'all rode back.
I made the potato salad, baby.
No, I'm saying y'all rode back together, right? Okay.
There and back.
Wasn't you already in a different mood going back?
No, baby. No.
You already did your investigation. You had already found out the name and all that at the party, right?
Because she kept looking at me. And I just asked, I said, who is that? I ain't never seen her before. And another girl just told me.
You already found out what you wanted to find out, right?
But she didn't tell me that she was going with her, none of that. But I could tell the way the woman kept watching me. She gave it away.
Man, look at you. I can tell. I can tell by the way.
So did he admit to it? That's what I want to know.
He did not.
He didn't. He just he froze, and then, but later on, it was exactly who I said it was.
All right, okay, and then after that, you found out that they was kicking it up
all the time.
How? Not from him. How?
You saying how did I find out? His kids came from out of town, and my car ran hot one day. And my daddy was putting I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. My daddy was putting a thermostat in my car. And I told him, I said, I'm gonna be a minute before I get to the motel room up there because they were finna go swimming. I said my daddy waiting on my car to cool off. So ended up, my dad done popped that thing in and got through. So I was going up Ada Highway, And I ended up seeing this girl in the same car. She going the same way I'm going. And I'm like, where's she going? Then I'm on the phone talking to him. So I'm like, well, my data almost through. I'm still in line now because I'm saying my data almost through, but my data was through. And I seen her go where I was supposed to be going. So I'm like, hell no. So I made a U-turn. I'm talking to him on the phone. And he was on the phone talking to me when I walked in the room and saw everybody in there. And she saw me and eyes got big. I said, oh, okay.
Oh, she was there?
She was in there with his kids. They had came from out of town.
Was she family or what?
No, their mom was there. He been taking her. You see what I'm saying? Like she was meeting everybody. You see what I'm saying? So they was all at the room swimming.
They go together at this point.
Yeah, exactly. And see, you know how men do, they sloppy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Did he ever admit that he go with her?
Let me tell you something. He ain't had to admit it that night because after I got through, baby, it was terrible.
You see that? Investigate one-on-one. The person that don't care. Just like on one that said one-on-two.
Then I think that was when I was in love, like what you call it, love, baby. That was back in 2006.
But no. I heard a woman like you don't do none of this kind of stuff. That's what I heard.
Maybe she's saying the woman now that she's
the hardcore woman.
She has
I was
things better.
So you said the hardcore woman. The feminine side
number one.
Don't do this. Huh? So you saying you don't care no more, right?
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Basically, when you younger, that's the stuff you go through. Just like I had to tell this man, the particular man I'm talking about. I told him, I said, my dad always showed me love. I said, when my daddy bought an apple at the store, he cut it and gave me a piece first before he ate it. When my daddy bought a piece of candy, he gave me a piece first before he ate it. When my mama fixed his plate and he had fish on his plate, he said, here, baby, he give me a piece first. I never experienced hurts until I met him. See, my daddy never showed me hurt or a woman could be hurt or pain. He always showed me love. I never understood that until I got out and dating on my own.
Right.
That's what I try to tell a lot of
men. I can understand what you're saying because, like Mr. Know-It-All, you told us a story one time before of something that you went through. Do you remember you were talking about you had a relationship back in the day and you experienced hurt? So it made you move different. It made you want different things when it comes to life qualities, right? When it comes to relationship.
Yeah, but
so that's what she's saying.
I'm not finna sit up here and play this role like I don't get jealous. I'm so hard. I'm Superman. Boom,
I mean,
boom.
I do now. Like now,
she
I don't.
It better.
No.
It took that.
That means you ain't got no feelings.
Huh?
That means you ain't got no feelings.
No, baby, I'm a human. Anybody alive, you have feelings.
Oh, you said I don't get jealous no more.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like during that time, yeah, but when you experience that hurt and you have to deal with the two.
So you saying
it's two different loves.
No, I'm talking about right now. Do you ever get jealous right now?
Nah.
That means you done lost feelings if you don't get jealous.
No. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not jealous now. I'm gonna tell you about that. It comes with it could be a sibling, or if I see like just like her, I'm gonna say, oh girl, I like those earrings and such. And if I praise her and say I like her earrings, and if me and her good enough friends or we are along or something, and I see another pair or something similar to that, I probably say, oh girl, I'm gonna get these for her. Maybe this would be a good birthday gift or something like that. I'm that type of person. I wouldn't be like, oh girl, them earrings ugly, whatever, and this, that, and talk about her. I ain't gonna do that. That's not me. I'm gonna praise you for you to get more better than me being jealous. I can't be jealous because I'm a person that accomplished a lot on my own with the good Lord help, and I give way more than I take. So I'm always
Well, I'm talking
giving.
about jealous in a relationship with
That's
somebody.
jealous in relationship. It could be all of that. Just like I say, I'm a help a man to do what he needs to do. If he can't, I'm not gonna sit there and just keep wasting my time. Like what you were saying, do better or just selfish.
Well,
That's
being
true.
cold. That's being cold, though, ain't it?
No, that's not
If
being cold.
you getting out off the persona now. If this ain't going how I want it, I just cancel Christmas on this, right?
No, 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 no.
You feel like you attached to a man now that you love.
No, I'm not.
So that's what I'm
Not
saying.
with the good Lord.
That mean you lost feelings towards men.
No, I haven't, Marcus. No.
Oh, so
I'm gonna tell you what it is now.
you can say you don't love no man right now, right? But the Lord, right?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because
answer the question. Why you can't answer the question?
I'm finna tell you. I'm gonna explain it
Do
to
you
you,
love
Marcus.
any man?
Do
you love any man?
My sons, and my daddy, but like far as me, like intimate love, nah. And I'm gonna tell you why. Huh?
I just told you. You don't care. You don't understand. You don't care.
Marcus,
you don't understand that you don't care.
I'm gonna tell you what that is, Marcus. That's because I date with intentions. If I'm a date with intentions. I'm gonna know my intentions when I start talking to this man. Ain't no need me playing or stringing along. What your topic say? Territory? Or you just want?
I'm gonna ask you this: Is your intentions ever to love him?
If we decide on if his intentions or my intentions, our intentions will be
you
met.
said you date with intentions. So is your intentions to
have to be dating with intentions also.
No.
He gonna know what he want with me when he dealing with me.
Hold on, we talking about your intention. Is your intentions to ever love him?
Say it again.
When you dating, is your intention to ever love the man that you dating?
That's right.
Huh?
If yeah, it'll get to that.
So
if you in something together, it's gonna be together. It's not gonna be I'm in date to intentions. I'm gonna be with him, and then he telling me he just want a friend that he could, that means we not on the same page. So ain't no need us wasting each other's time.
Okay. So okay. Well, let's do it this. What year was the last time you loved a man?
Yeah, 2000. I think. Let me see how old my son was. Probably about, say, about 4 years ago, maybe.
Oh, you did love a man 4 years ago.
Hey, I was with him 20-some years.
So why would you let him go?
It wasn't about me letting him go. It was about when some things, like a person keeps saying they sorry. After a while, that's just something you do. Say you sorry. But the behavior not changing. So you have to move on.
I got you on this one. See, I got a saying I always say on here. You can forgive a man 30 times, or you can date 30 men. Which one would you rather do?
Say it again.
I said you can forgive a man 30 times, or you can date 30 men. Which one would you rather do?
Sometimes you can have one man show you 100 things. You ain't got to move.
Right. That's what I said. Which one
That
would you
one man can show you everything that you don't need to see, so you don't have to take 30.
Listen, but you saying in so many words you left him because you just got tired of him saying sorry.
That's right.
That's what
That's
relationships
one thing about a woman. I'm a talker. I'm gonna try to go through every part, every layer. But when I stop talking, I'm done. I can't. It's over.
No, you was with him 20 years. No, that don't make sense. See, relationships is work. It's work. It's apologizing. It's
I'm finna.
disagreement. All that.
I'm finna stop you
Your
right there.
grandma, I remember what grandma told me one time. She said, "Yeah, we've been together 40 years and we done tried to kill each other a couple of times, but we still love each other." And that's what you had. And what you let go is you don't even know. Because guess what? He did apologize. A lot of people won't apologize.
I'm finna tell you something, Marcus. I'm finna tell you something. Okay, you just said my word hope, right? Go find the word relationship in the Bible. It's not in there, baby. People went from their mothers, and fathers' home to their wife or their husband. Relationship is just an excuse for all of us not to commit. So when people use relationship and dating for just their own circumstances, it doesn't count anymore. So people just hold on, just like a cup stuck on the side of a well, just keep riding. That thing ain't doing the well no use, but it's holding on that well riding for free.
Well,
So tell me, I mean, what is you benefiting? What the well benefiting from that hitchhiker riding on him?
I'm gonna do this then. All right. Since you want to go into these animal type things. All right. Okay. Buffalo have birds that sit on their back all day while they, eating grass and all that. But you know what them birds do? They eat the bugs and the ticks and stuff off the buffalo and stuff. So even if you don't see what the other person doing, they doing something. Even if you couldn't see it, he was doing something for you. Sometimes we don't see it. And now what's the whole purpose of leaving? What did you gain from
You
leaving?
want me to tell you something else? I'm finna be raw honest.
You
I'm gonna
wanted
be
more.
honest with you, man. You asked me what was he doing.
No, I said,
Sometimes
what did you gain?
you can have sex with a person so much it catch your heart, and it's going through the womb catching your heart. That sometimes is the only thing keep a lot of people connected. What they call a soul tie. You know, that's something that we both could do like it wasn't nothing. Animals could do that. But actually loving somebody and caring and being there for somebody, that's a hard task. And I
We
don't
are
care who it is. It could be
no,
your brother, your mama, your sister, anybody.
we are animals. You forgot we animals? You forgot we animals?
I know we are.
So I mean, you saying like animal instinct? I think what we saying? What have benefited your life better since you left him?
Say it again.
I said, how have your life been better without him?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you how. If you have children in the home with you, say for instance, a man is um you can be with a person and your son could grow up and that could be his biological child or his biological daughter, or you have both. As a woman, you can't teach your son to treat women that way. And as your daughter, you can't teach her to be allowed to be treated that way by a man. So once that's removed from your home, you can focus on your children better and get better results out of them. But when you're focusing on something negative like that, your boat will always be rocky and shaky with a not knowing. So that's what I got out of He gone, and I have a little more peace.
I, so you gained peace since he gone.
That's right.
So you didn't have no peace when he was there.
It seemed like sometimes people would kind of keep you aggravated. When you're more like a calm person, they'll keep you aggravated to keep you out focused. Or if you focusing on something, if a person don't see what you're trying to do, it won't work.
So what is you doing now that you was trying to do that you doing now?
Marcus, I do everything. You know that. Don't play.
I'm just saying, I mean, you were doing everything when he was there, right?
I was, but I had his extra stuff with mine too. A lot of extra weight, you know.
Also, you saying you think you was carrying him?
No, he had his money, baby. He just can't hide behind his money no more. Oh, he took care of me with the money for that, you know, and sexually. It's just some things you cannot deal with, you know.
All right, let's do this. All right, now, are you getting that same money, that same income that he was getting, or the same sex that you was getting that you said that was good?
The sex, baby, you ain't got to have it when you getting your money right. You can get sex anywhere when you making that money. So what else you want to know? That's what I'm trying to tell you, Mark. It's not that hard, baby.
Listen, you just told me that you done turned into a feminist. Because anytime you relate as a feminist, you just said, hold on, you just said something only a feminist say. Hey, with enough money, I can get sex anywhere.
That's what men do. Y'all do that.
What you think a feminist is? Somebody who want to act like men.
Baby, didn't I just tell you? I just told you that. I don't act like a man at all. I don't care nothing about that. Hey, my dad a man, my son a man, my brother a man. I am whoa man. That W-O in front of man. Whoa man. Look at what whoa man means.
What you just said. Hold on, you just said if I got enough money, I can get sex anywhere. What woman?
If that was the case, but I don't care for that. I'm more happier now. Without that's like a interruption. It'll keep you distracted. I'm gonna say that's a distraction.
So you were happier without sex and without the extra money.
Say it again.
You said you were happier without his extra money and without his sex, right? You happier now?
I'm kind of. Because what had to go with it? You had the other women, you had the other stuff, you know, all that other stuff. Ain't nobody got time for all that other stuff. Marcus, you know that.
Seemed like you were focused on the other stuff, huh?
No, I'm focused on me.
You said you wasn't a jealous person, so what you even talking about other women for?
Marcus, I ain't say that. See, you throwing stuff out to me.
You just come on here and say you wasn't a jealous type person.
Didn't I just say back then? Nah, didn't I just say when you stopped?
So guess what? So since the last person you loved that went out your life, you ain't been jealous no more. That's what you saying. What you just said?
I'm not.
You said the only person 4 years ago, the person you love, the man you got rid of from a 20-year relationship, that's the only one you got jealous of.
I was back in the day, but that was like in the 06s and 7s. Look what this is now, Mark.
Hold on. 4 years ago is just 19.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell
you 6 and 7s then. You ain't been jealous since the 6s and 7s. Why are you even talking about that at 19? Why would you leave him in 2019 after you got over all that jealousy?
I'm gonna tell you, okay, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I was dealing with some more stuff and it was, like when you just actually lose something that you really love and it ain't nothing you could do about it. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have time for any negative anymore. You don't look back at those things. You try to be grateful for what you have and just move on. And that's where I am. And the reason I say that, and that was due to the death of my baby brother. I'm gonna say that I lost two. And when that happened with my baby brother, it just really tore something out of me to where I had to, like I couldn't focus on anything negative anymore. Just enjoy what I do have. I'm not gonna deal with it.
So then you got rid of another loved one after you lost a couple loved ones. Then you say that he the last person you loved. Then you got rid of him too.
Mm-mm.
You said you loved him 4 years ago, right?
You said in love with somebody, but I'm sitting here telling you, you be trying to flip stuff and
No,
it
I'm
don't work
saying
like
you didn't. So you didn't love him. You didn't love him 4 years ago.
I did, but I'm just telling you, it just was lost. I mean, it just went away. And it just goes. Sometimes, yeah, like I said, a woman keep going and going and going. We be still standing and y'all will fall out. Women stand and y'all will fall apart.
You steady doing this, y'all. Who is y'all, man?
I'm just saying, men a lot of times y'all will fall apart.
Look how you doing that. You putting all us in this thing. You done hyped all women up, and you putting all these men in the same thing. So is women.
No.
Oh, so you say all women stand up?
No.
So what you doing?
I said sometimes. Either I'm gonna just say male and female. Then let me clear it up.
There you go.
Some people will stand and some will fall.
Right. Because all this throwing everybody in the box is just wrong.
I'm not saying if we, but see, you make everything like
since we've been talking, you've been hyping women and you've been down and men. Men can't handle
no,
this.
I'm not.
Men ain't stand up to this and men this and men that.
Oh my God.
You've been doing it.
I'm not a feminist, babe. I'm far from that, boo.
And you just said with enough money, you don't care. You don't care about none of that stuff. You don't need no love. When I told you you don't care about that no more. Hold on. When I told you you don't care about that, you told me I lied, but you proved that you don't care about nothing no more. You got rid of it because you lost.
You get him again because he can't hear me. You understand what I'm saying, right?
You lost a couple. Listen, you lost a couple of loved ones, and then you got rid of your man that you love too. And then you done got rid of him, and no other man on this earth that you love.
Not right now. Maybe he was home, but not right now.
Instead of your family, you don't love no other man on this earth.
Not right now, no.
Right. He might be the last. See, people don't realize you stay with a dude 20 years. How you gonna adjust to somebody else?
Marcus, I guarantee you. As some people say, I have receipts.
Receipts?
I have receipts, baby.
Receipts
I don't.
Receipts what?
I'm telling you, they be out the sun. I just don't want that. I don't want that. But sometimes you can see something coming before it gets to you, baby.
What you're saying, but
it's called that third out.
But guess what you're doing though? Guess what you're doing? You still saying the same thing. You don't care about them because it ain't gonna be no love there. You can see it. You can see it right on the wall.
Women pick it. Then you say women pick and choose.
I bet you this. I bet you that man that you got rid of, I bet you he loved you.
He what?
I bet you he loved you.
Yeah, he still do.
So why would you get rid of him?
Didn't I just tell you that more? I'm
You
gonna have
said
to talk to you out for here. I'm gonna have to
yeah,
talk
but
to you out for here so I can
yeah,
see your
you said you wanted to be free and all that good stuff. I mean, do you have a level of freedom? Do you feel like your life is way better without him?
Yeah,
Do you think? Watch this. I'm going to throw a trick up your sleeve. Do you think you could ever get back with him?
yeah.
I knew it, cause you still love him.
But I
You
wouldn't.
lying.
I
You
choose
lying.
not to. I
Listen,
choose not to.
that coochie still heals.
As long as a person alive, Mark, and anything gonna be doing what they do.
No, it's I done been on here plenty of times, and I done put up things about exes, and everybody be like, hell no, best thing I ever did, this and that. And I said, do you think somebody you have been with 20 years, you know them in and out? I said, could you ever get back with them? And you said yes. That means deep in your heart, you know, it was most stuff pulling between that made y'all break up than just y'all having a bad time. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah. Sometimes people can use other people to try to hurt them, and that would have caused that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
We're
I'm finna do
intimate
this.
people.
I'm
That's what
finna
I'm
do this.
saying.
Like they say, you can speak stuff in existence. I declare by Christmas she be back with her ex. By Christmas.
No, no. I don't
I
think
just
so,
spoke
baby.
it on. They say you can
Look,
speak stuff in it. They say you can speak stuff in it.
that's
And get what?
look.
Get what? When 2024 come out and your ass back with them, I just want you to remember this interview right here.
Wait, that's about the time he cussed me out every year.
Yeah, but it's all right. Yeah, that's the perfect time to get back
Look,
together.
Morgan, I promise on God I can send you a text message. He cussed me clean out December the 26th.
What?
December the 25th.
What?
But I said he cussed me out December the 22nd. I promise I could. Every year he do it. Every year, no lie.
Maybe the holidays
That's
does
his birthday or
something,
something?
you know.
I think because our child birthday is in November, and it roll around every time, and he do it between there and there, like every year, no lie. And I just hold the phone, be like, "What is wrong with it, baby?"
Listen, the fact, look, I done spoken in existence, and it shall come.
I don't do nothing but pray for him.
You heard
I
that?
just pray for him close to him.
Love always wins. You still love him. He still loves you. It always wins. You can get through anything.
Nah.
Love covers a multitude of
Y'all be
things.
back together. Y'all be back there. I done already spoken now. You can stop that.
He said you can just get ready because it's
You
about
just
to
get
go down.
ready. You can stop all that.
I'm tell you something.
Hey,
Look, Bella.
look, he said
Bella.
she got a
Him
friend.
and
She
Marcus
messing
got the
with, bro.
exact same birthday. They act just alike.
Wait, say it again.
Him and Marcus had the exact same birthday. They act just alike.
Oh wow.
Them Leos.
I'm a Leo now. Watch it.
That male Leo. That third.
Yeah, the thirds are different than the fifth. I'm a fifth Leo.
Ain't nothing like a
Yeah.
third around here. Ain't nothing like it.
Oh yeah, baby. Y'all so terrible.
Yeah, we start the better seeds of the Leos by the fifth.
Yeah.
Ruben say you already got a friend that you messing with around here or something. She left that
Who
relationship.
He said that's
What
why
he
you left the He said that's why you left the relationship.
That's why he can't get back in there. You already hunching on something.
Nah.
So you ain't had none since you left.
I'm hunting on this what I do every day. If it's stove.
We gonna go on.
Yeah, I'm flipping some biscuits up in the oven. So is and keeping up bacon.
She
and
said
creeping up bacon every morning.
Big Dog said he tried to hit on a family member or a friend or something. I doubt that. I doubt that.
No, he ain't do that.
No. He is a third. He is August 3rd. Okay. He said they have feelings. They playing with each other. Yep. That's what's happening right now. They playing with each other. And it
Man,
gonna
who is that without it? No, sir.
I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna take, Lil Ruben. It's gonna take one of them drunk nights. They gonna mess around, be talking about them kids, and
I don't drink.
Oh, that's the problem. That's why they ain't back together already.
I don't drink. I don't drink. So he can't give me this consequence.
That's why.
So you won't be able to blame it on alcohol.
Yeah.
Nah. But I can bake him with a plate.
He gonna bake that. He gonna bake that with that money, baby. Let's put this thing together and get this thing back rolling, baby. Stop all that old treating it like that, baby. We was a good team. She gonna be like, I'm telling you, a team is a hell of a thing.
But I'm telling you though, serious though, when you have that mistreatment stuff, don't nobody do that.
Yeah. Well, but he do got something going for himself. He is August 3rd. So he do got something going for himself.
Say it again.
I said he August the 3rd, he do got something going for himself. So,
oh yeah, he ain't no bomb at all, man. He ain't no bomb at all. I wouldn't dare say that about him. It's just sometimes some people like kind of get right. I think it's like you say a jealousy thing. And like you saying that, I'm thinking like a man, like a lot of men say that, and it's like it's their jealousy when a woman kind of do her own thing and like focus. Some men get intimidated by it though. They really do.
No, that's women talking among women thinking this type of stuff, but men don't get jealous of women having their own thing because guess what? Their thing is their thing. It is
no, I'm saying I own train of thought, like, you know.
Oh, you talking about like your own kind of words, like hope or something?
Hope.
Yeah, that's confusing. That's all that is. That's confusing when you start making up your own languages and stuff.
Hope, mate. If you're a cheerleader, I'm gonna say, baby, come on, baby. You can get it. You can do it.
You probably
you got it.
Hey, look, his stuff probably going so well like right now. He probably don't even understand your bonics and all them words you made up. Now he probably like, you know what? She had me so fooled, had me hoping she was going. Okay, she supposed to be a helpmate. She's a hope mate. You have him so confused. He probably just straightened himself up now.
Mark, that's just like I know how to put a wheel bearing on a hood bearing on a car. He might don't know. He don't know I know how to do this, right? So if his hood bearing making noise, I'm gonna say, baby, some of your time making noise. I'm gonna let him go all the way to AutoZone. Let the people tell him his hood bearing bad. They gonna sell him another one. Then when he start to put it on, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna say, baby, see if that right there go right there, and then put this like this. I'm gonna tell him how to do it, and he gonna put it together, and he gonna think he did something. I'm his hope mate. I'm helping him out. But all the time I knew how to do it. I could have did it, but I wasn't finna do it. I'm gonna stay in the wrong place. I'm gonna stay out of his way.
Watch this. If you sit there and you standing over him, walking him through something, now you my boss. Yeah, sit your ass down.
Because I'm gonna bring him some Kool-Aid right there.
Oh, put that grease right there. Oh, do that. If you don't get your ass in there.
I ain't gonna do it like this. See how you said it. See, he wasn't listening again. After I'm gonna say, oh baby, see what that fit up in there. I'm gonna say, see what that look like. It'll work. It look like the same size. I'm gonna give him the use that I want him to
What
do.
if he know how to do it?
I just said he don't know how to do it. I'm gonna help him do it.
He be out there trying him.
Cause he a man. He's supposed to try and don't quit till he get it. And if he don't know it, I'm supposed to pick it up and show him how to do it.
Well, if he ain't gonna know it, he ain't gonna go out there and start putting it together like that.
Yes, if he a man, he will. If he a man and he ain't got no money to pay nobody to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You said he got money.
I said if he a man, I said that's part of a man crime.
It's plenty of men. Hold on, it's plenty of men that never touch their cars.
I mean, just some. I'm just telling you, it's different men, just like it's different women.
Right, but you just said he don't know how to do that.
Some men are try though. Think
No,
about it,
but I'm
Mark.
saying, listen though, if he done had cars all this time, he done had cars over this 20 years, and he don't know how to do that, right?
Oh yeah, he know how to do it, but sometimes he be doing it wrong.
I just said the man know how to do it. See, you see how you flipping it up and thing. I just said the man know how to do it. Then you just said, oh, he don't be knowing how to do it sometimes. Come on, man. You gotta do better. See, even she had to get off the thing to laugh because she know you just flipped it off that back on there. Like, no, she didn't just do it. No, she didn't. She just said he know how to do it, and then he might
But
not.
Mark, I'm saying some men, he ain't hear what I just said. That's just
Ain't
like
no
you
man gonna
saying
let you
something.
listen.
Marcus,
Ain't no man gonna let you stand over there. If you standing over me, you better have a plate or some food or
didn't I just say I'm gonna have him a
yeah.
glass of Kool-Aid and a sandwich?
Don't talk about the car while you out there. I'm gonna
I'm
pause
gonna
while
ask
you
him
out
to
there
say
anyway.
that look like he's thick. I'm gonna tell him to pick up that and he's gonna get it. I'm gonna say that right there. I ain't gonna give him the right name.
See? And you don't think you giving off some feminist type urges right there.
No. Listen, every man don't. That's just like me. Every woman don't know how to cook like I cook, and I'll show her. Just like, why would I? Okay, just like for instance, a woman making gravy. A lot of people don't know. If you get gravy, you put a little oil in that skillet. Okay, that oil is hot, right? That oil got to be hot before you start adding the flour, right? To make your gravy. You hear me, Marcus?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm listening.
He said he hear you.
Okay. If the oil is hot, I wouldn't let you take that skillet from that stove in your hand and put it under the sink water, and I know that it'll pop back and burn you. It'll jump on you. If you mix water, hot oil over into, huh?
What is your sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. I would.
I'm saying I wouldn't lead you to do something wrong if I know how to do it. I would help you through it. I mean, just on the serious side, that's male or female.
Hey, look, everybody done call you they done call you Pisces, everything. And when you said Aquarius, they like, oh Lord, everybody, Lord, ain't
I
no.
could get along with anybody, baby. I could get along with anybody.
You ain't February the 14th, is it?
No, I'm January 21st. Aquarius, I'm water, baby. Water. Water could save your life or it could drown you too.
Guess you heard that.
Yeah, and you sound
Water could destroy
and you
anything. It
sound
could be a steel pipe, baby.
and you know what? You sound like you slick bossy, and I'm sure he could
I'm
catch.
not though.
Hold on, he could catch all that stuff you trying to do. All that stuff you act like I'm just trying to slick
But listen, Bella,
tell him
now you understand what I'm saying. I will help you. I'm not a person that
you a
I
boss.
wouldn't try to take over your job and just show you, oh, this how you do it. You ain't learning
Now,
nothing if I can do it.
hold on.
You taking over his
Listen,
mechanic
listen
job.
to me now.
If you trying to do put the thing bearings in, you trying to take over that job.
But listen, hold on. Listen. She's saying that if he doesn't know, she knows how to do it. She can actually just do it for him. But instead of trying to take on his manhood like he don't know what he's doing, She just kind of coach and assist him, but let the man do it.
He ain't gonna
That's
try.
right.
He ain't gonna try if he don't
He
know how to
try,
do
he
it.
can't get it.
If he don't know
That's
how
what
to
she
do
said.
it,
She know how to do
if
it.
he don't know how to do it, and he got to be about my age, if he don't know how to do it, he ain't gonna be down there trying to do it at 50.
I mean, Marcus, come on now.
Ain't no
Like
man
they
that
say,
don't know how to do something trying to get out and try something for the first time at 50. No, ain't no man getting under there.
I ain't saying the first time in no 50. But I mean, it came. Hey, it's some things I haven't done yet, and if I wanted to do them, I'd rather somebody coach me through it than me just jump my butt out there and don't know what I'm doing and be messed up.
So you feel like you need to coach him through?
Only
Nah,
Know what you saying?
Only because she was really just trying to, but even like she was saying cooking, she teaches somebody how to make gravy. That was the example she gave. She's not gonna try and tell them that they can't do it. She's gonna just try and coach them through it to help them,
I got a question for you then. What have your man taught you how to do?
let me see. I'm trying to think. What did we do? We was a lot of compatible because we did swimming, fishing. We did a lot of stuff. We was alike, racing. It was a lot. But so
I need you to answer.
okay, I'm gonna tell you what it was. We're riding a horse and doing horses. Now that's something. Riding a motorcycle. That was another one. Even though I knew how to drive a stick, but it didn't take that much once I listened and I done it. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't just gonna jump on no motorcycle and knowing I ain't never rode it and just go kill myself.
Yeah. Okay. So he taught you how to
ride a motorcycle
and ride a horse.
Like he was cooking one time, and the greens that you buy frozen in the frozen goods. He called me and he said, don't I supposed to wash the greens before I cook them? I said, yeah, just put them in one side of the sink and wash them. I'm thinking he had raw greens, but he had the frozen green. And when I just hollered, but I didn't say I died for a few minutes before I said, oh my God.
You thought he had fresh greens.
I thought he had fresh greens. He called me over the phone. So, when I go in the store, I'm about raw greens. I don't go to frozen food.
So I'm just saying, like, was it hard for him to put those greens out that sink?
Girl, baby. I died for about a good 5 minutes. I had to go around that corner and holler before I come back. I said, you watching this? Wait a minute. Not them, baby.
They see it in you now. They say they see that Aquarius in you now.
I was so tickled. But I helped him though. I said, we're gonna start over. I said, I'm gonna show you how it's done. I had to go get some more greens, but he had washed them down the drain. It was over for that.
That's what I'm thinking. After frozen food, they already chopped.
Yes, and had ice on. He washing the ice.
If her mind not in the relationship is over, she even makes love with her mind. Okay.
Yeah, and when it's over, it's over.
Read that.
Shalom said, I know what kind of man she's speaking of. She can't be with him because they don't have enough opposites.
Oh.
He said water comes.
Yeah, she was with his ass 20 damn years. Yeah, that shit. Ain't no reason to be opposite now. Hell.
I mean, we not. I mean, we I mean, if I talk to them, I don't have any hard feelings toward them or nothing like that. I don't
You,
hate them.
you know you still want to ride a horse.
It just didn't work. It didn't work.
Now you the one made it not work, not him.
No, when it gonna tell you something, when it becomes to when you have to protect a child, when children are involved, they are the most precious thing. And when you're dealing with children and if don't nobody protect them, the mama will. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it came down to. I didn't want to give these children a false impression or something, and knowing that's not the real world. I wouldn't send my children out to war with no gun. I wouldn't.
So you wasn't. Oh, you was one. You didn't want to put the children out. He was trying to put the
Huh?
children out. He was trying to put the children out.
It was okay. Just imagine you, Marcus. As a, huh?
Your children young, right? You got a baby 4, you said?
Hell no.
No,
Or did you say
he
Probably a grand.
Oh, did you say
no,
your children
no,
8 years old? Okay, 8.
You got a child 8 years old?
yep.
How old
And
you?
my oldest 27,
How old you is?
45.
Okay. 8, that means 36. Okay. Damn.
I just told you water will save your life or it will kill you.
You put him out and he had a child in the house that was 4 years old.
Huh?
You put him out and he had a child that was 4 years old. I'd have took my child with me.
And then we would have had another 4-year-old, but hey, it didn't ride. Yeah, but Marcus, leave that alone. I ain't got time for you.
You missed
But
that. You missed that thing. She said, "See, I know I'm gonna have a smiling from ear to ear come December, boy.
see, it's some stuff I want to say so bad, but I'm gonna let these
Christmas,
people
she gonna be sitting on something."
Ain't no need to hold him back. This is hood talk. It's where it all
Hey, look, by Christmas, she
look, somebody out here might know him and he'll be crying. I get cussed out before December. Don't do that.
Okay, well now we ain't doing that.
Yeah, I got to wait so much down the road, baby. Let me wait till then. I can't take it right now.
And then
I'm
if
working on another project for Thursday and Friday. I can't take it right now.
August the 3rd, I probably know him anyway. All us August people kind of in the same circle.
So, oh, child, yes, Lord.
August the 3rd, same birthday. Golly, I almost named a couple of dudes off the top of my head that I know there's August 3rd, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm gonna see if you could guess which one will fit me then.
Oh, Big Dog said he already tagged him already.
He went. I hope not, cause baby, I ain't got time for that foolishness tonight.
He already said you said you gonna call him tonight.
Oh, baby, nah, child.
Well, it was nice. We finna get on off here, man. Golly. It was really good.
I'm gonna go on y'all next time. I'm gonna be on it next time though. More will let to play.
Oh, I'm gonna have a good show tomorrow night.
Yeah, come back to Joy, LaShonda.
Yeah, I'm
you know I am now since I'm on there. I'm ready now.
Okay, all right. Yeah. You done got it all hooked up where you can get on there now, huh?
I swear, cause when y'all kept I was like, huh?
My link worked though, didn't it?
Oh yeah, you know that check box all pop lit up now.
Oh. he already finna get on you. I see.
No, this them extras right there, baby. There's some stunt diamonds.
I can't
That's
with
the shit down there.
I can't with
But
y'all.
Marcus, you remember you used to come to the back of that kitchen always while you a 5-piece wing. Marcus.
I would not remember.
Yeah, that time used to be drunk. Them were his crossroad days.
Like I said, he probably didn't remember.
That's those crossroad days. He'll come back there, let me get 5. I think he got VIP. I used to have to get on him all the time. Somebody give me 5-piece chicken.
You said thought I had VIP. I always got VIP. What you talking
Come
about?
to the back door, then got a whole line behind him. Like it's something extra coming around this side. No, sir. Go back to the window. Marcus, you were terrible.
Needy.
But you know, I was on my money back then, though. You know, and I always treated you nice. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it 100.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's why you have to be cool with people. You don't never know when you cross them
One
again.
time about it, one
What
time about
past,
it.
you know.
That's why I don't have a lot of blowback because I always kind of treated everybody around me pretty good. I you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That and you know, we always stayed the same. Whenever I saw you, it was what it was.
So I always kind of was cool with everybody. That's why I get so much flack all the time. 'Cause I'm cool with too many people. Oh, okay.
But like, you run your mouth too, I'm sure. I'm sure you run your mouth.
Oh yeah, it was 2 other girls. They was at me about Marcus, and I just didn't say nothing. I'm the one that's quiet and listening.
Find out all the information.
Yeah, I was getting all Marcus business. I said,
just like she the missing investigator, and that's how you cause your relationship. All that stress.
I just used to listen, man. I can't help it.
Right.
Mark, you'll be surprised. I'm gonna tell y'all something though. Serious talk. You'll be surprised of the women and the men that I deal with. And like this guy might have a shop over here and he like doing this, that, and the third, and the woman might be on the other end telling me about how she know how he doing this and that. And I'm like, dang, you know, and I didn't know these 2 people was together until, you know, I heard each one of them talk. And I just was like, and you'll be surprised with stuff that you really hear. You know what I'm saying? People be going through some stuff, like seriously.
Yeah.
Like they really do with this relationship.
They always did, even back in the day. People always went through stuff, so I don't know why it's so hard for everybody to keep going through stuff. Because there's always gonna be something.
But the stuff that they going through, Marcus, this ain't no normal stuff. Like seriously.
Life ain't normal.
It's not, but like, you know, it's deeper. It goes deeper than what, you know what I'm saying?
Big Dog said he might get on tomorrow if he not bad. Nah,
that's what I was trying to read. I was like, what? He said
he actually did real good tonight. Now I
he always do pretty good.
Yeah, he did real nice. Sometimes he'll go left on. He know he'll go left. He'll go left sometime. But we run into the 3-hour thing. We're gonna get up off this thing.
I enjoyed y'all though. I really did.
Okay. Hopefully you
I usually be up in there praying something. See, I had cut off at 9 o'clock though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you jump back on tomorrow. We're gonna be doing this thing tomorrow too at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, let me check my chat box now. Let me see what's going on.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, bro? Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Got him! Got him!
I said we'll see y'all tomorrow at 9 o'clock, and we're gonna have another old spicy subject tomorrow, and we'll see y'all tomorrow night.
That part.
All right.
All right. Bye, y'all.
All right. See y'all.
All right.